Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, Chapter 3, Episode 1. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to have the players give the recap on what happened during the last session. So you guys can go ahead and talk in whatever order you'd like. Or I can call you out.
Well, I'll go first. You see, the last thing that happened was I got my dear beloved Gruzlock back in this here stick. Now, there's a story to tell there, but the important thing is we went down to the forges, we got some new gear, and I've got this here Gruzlock. So, Gruzlock, would you like to tell us what happened at the festival and why you're back here with us?
Yeah, like I died. Yeah, just like that.
But we brought you back, Gruzlock.
Yeah, but I'm a stick now. It's kind of cool, but kind of sucks. I cannot move. Maybe you should make
that's
me.
okay there that you can't move there. I turned my entire family to stone by accident after getting cosmic powers from a mushroom I ate. Though I'm not really one to judge you much on that, friend. But I'm here looking for Fram to help me out. And it turns out the fella died, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I just joined up with these nice folk, but not quite sure where my path is going to take me,
I know. Mars, you should make me a spear so it can throw me to the enemy and I can stab them through their chest. That would be cool.
But Gruzlock, I couldn't possibly risk hurting your beautiful skull top up here. Why, if we turned you into a spear, you might get broken, and we couldn't have that, because then we'd lose you, Gruzlock, and I am not gonna lose you, Gruzlock.
That's true. That's nice. All right, I will keep you alert.
But aside from that, we did part ways with our good buddy King Rig. Oh, that was a sad moment. But he sent us on our way, and he sent us on our first quest to go to the south, which we said no. And then we switched to go to the north, which he said, yes, that is my new decree.
I'm still sad about that free peace and quiet time I'm getting with my wife. Yep, I'm broken up about it.
I rolled the right number to become Prince Elmond's tutor, and I'm helping him learn how to wield a sword. We're heading north now. But the dice said one thing, the party said the other, and they talked me into which way they're going.
With my new master, I'm going to learn everything that there is about swordplay and become Rig's Royal Guard, captain of his Royal Guard.
Fate willing, we'll find out.
And don't forget you're carrying all the stuff there, Prince Elmond.
What do you mean I'm carrying all the stuff?
It was agreed upon, remember? King Reg said you're carrying our luggage.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'll do it, and I'll get even stronger than I already am.
That won't take a lot.
And since we're going to be going on a sailboat, I'd imagine that my muscles will soon be bulging outside of these clothes. Seems I should go to a tailor before we leave. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. And he takes off and he goes to go buy some new clothes.
Oh, boy.
Which brings us to the docks. You guys have spent, well, actually, there's a couple of things. I think you guys are out in the town, and you're going to be coming back here to meet together. You know that you're going to be looking for a Captain Cornwallis. You know that he's a dwarf, but you also know that he's not actually from Stoneguard. His family lives on islands between the two continents, the continent that you currently exist on, and then the one where the Troll Kingdom is. He is kind of from what Rig has told you, that he's sort of an eccentric character, but very, very knowledgeable about the seas. And though he is eccentric, Rig really trusts his judgment and believes that he was the best choice for a captain to lead you guys to this, very dangerous, perilous quest.
Cool.
Is there anything that you want to do in town before we get to the ship?
We want to see if we can buy any more potions, right?
Well, yeah. Potion.
I want to see. I had a thing for that too, because now that I'm like part of the Mages Guild, I think I had mentioned this to Matt off stream, but using all of our ingredients and maybe buying some other ingredients and using the students at the school to like craft a bunch of potions as part of like a learning experience for them,
Oh,
and
cool.
Then we can
Island
have
for
the
us.
potion. Nice. That's genius.
Wait,
Yeah.
what if they make bad potions?
Oh, I mean, it's not like we're trying to have them make like
Unexpected
super hard
result.
potions.
If they make bad potion, we throw them to the enemy, and they will get sick.
Well, the way it works
you
is
go.
you only have to pass a check on a potion one time, and only make the characters. You guys do that. So for the school, they're probably just gonna produce them. It just takes a set amount of time to get them.
And Dongong
completed.
is there. Dongong can
Dongong's
help.
there. He can help. Yeah. So I know that Jeff is very familiar with the alchemy system and crafting. So I think Jeff, if you want to just go ahead and do that, take
Yeah,
charge on
I'm
that.
just-
Be awesome.
I'm just adding some stuff in right now. Once I'm done with that, I'll do that.
And feel free to check that sheet out, guys. It's got some pretty fun stuff in there, and there's like a lot of different potions that you can kind of peruse through. Some of them are pretty extraordinary. Okay.
Get on that.
Does anyone?
Oh, Little Tim, I see you're back. I knew you were distraught when you heard of Gruzlock's death, and I thought we lost you. Well, I'm glad to see you found your way back to the docks.
I certainly have. I wouldn't be going anywhere without my good friends, I wouldn't. And well, as soon as I heard that you're going to be going out on a sailing adventure, I thought, little Tim should join them. Might be able to help you out here and there. Plus, I was thinking about something. We might even see some of my kin out there on them islands. I know sometimes they like to colonize those surrounding fishing areas. So, I'll be there to translate for you.
Oh, you're such a darling, little Tim. Oh, and I want to show you, I want to say, have you say hello to someone here. And Marge holds up her kibble stick with Gruzlock
Who's that?
in bed. And Gruzlock, say hi.
Hey, brother, I'm back. No, I'm here forever. And remember, I'm telling you, I'm immortal. I won't die. I mean, I
Paint me.
die, but I'm back.
He like jumps back and he says, "Paint me blue and call me Mary." Who the hell is that?
It's Gruzlock. See, I
What?
told you he wasn't going to leave us. We brought him back.
Yeah, I'm immortal. I cannot die.
He like walks up and he's like kind of tapping it on the head. So you're inside of this kibble head?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? This is Kibo's head? Oh shit, I forgot. Wow, where's Kibo?
You guys are
Yeah.
joined together forever now, the best of friends.
Wait, can I talk to Kibo?
Roll a
Oh.
perception check.
Or Gridlock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perception. Hoo. Oh, pretty good.
There's a dormant energy like that's surrounding you, and you can feel its Kibble's energy without giving you like a voice. It just it feels like his voice is what I could say. So you can feel that
Wow.
Kibble energy around you. He cannot speak to you right now or say anything at all, but you sense something that's again lying dormant.
Wow, guys, I can feel Kibo. I'm swimming inside his soul, I guess. This is so cool.
I think you're onto something there, Gruzlock. I think I feel it too. Maybe when we get out to sea, I'll be more attuned with all that nice salty air. Oh, can't you guys wait for that? Mm-mm.
I can't smell. I got no nose now.
Oh, that's okay. We'll put you back here, Gruzlock. Marge puts her kibble stick back on her back.
Or I will watch your back. No one can stab you, ass.
Little Tim
You
walks up.
always got my back.
So are we getting on board, or you guys got other chores you need to do before we leave? Any errands we're gonna run?
I think I'm good.
No. All right.
Did we want to go talk to the boar farmer
Merchant?
or anybody before we leave?
Hmm.
The
If anyone gonna talk to Boar Farmer, it will be you.
I think I'm good. Nah, we don't need to go over that. I'm sure he's fine. His wife does not want to see me anyways.
True.
Alright, let's go, guys.
All
Do you have
right.
any potion left? I got no potion.
So by
Yeah,
this
I'm
time,
doing that right now.
the students.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd say the students have come by and delivered the potions.
Yeah, I'm just doing them. I'm figuring out the
Ooh.
math and stuff right now.
So in our
Right,
shared
right.
inventory, we have a couple that what we got from Grezlock because you had 2 on you. So I know we've got at least a few in our shared inventory right now.
Yeah, I take 2 potion. Rune take 2 potion. And then-
Okay, well, while you're
Um,
standing along the docks, you do see an individual tying up some ropes on the stern here, the starboard stern. He's kind of glancing up, looking at you. Looks like this. Oops.
That looks cool.
He's got a big scar across his forehead there, and a very strange-looking dual mohawk.
Yeah, looks like somebody
A
played a prank on him
mohawk.
recently.
Two pranks.
He keeps glancing up at you, like kind of smiling intermittently. You can roll an insight check if you want.
Inside check. Man. Oi.
Being a goof
Insight.
yourself, Brillis, you get the feeling that this is also a fellow goof. Same for Ruin.
Oh yeah, this guy here looks like a real friendly guy, you know? He's the kind of fella you'd like to just have a nice conversation with, you know? Hey there, friend.
Oh,
How was it on the boat?
oh, are you guys the one we're like totally transporting?
I think so. I'm not sure there, you know.
Oh,
I just
wait,
joined
hold on.
it myself.
Wait. Let me totally guess. You're Brillis, aren't you?
Oh wow, how'd you know that, friend?
I work with the captain a lot, and he was telling me all about the party that's coming on board, and I always like to know about our guests, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Oh wow, only good things, I hope, right?
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. I mean, you guys are
Oh,
like the heroes of Stoneguard. I mean, like, you guys are like the best, you know? I mean, I've heard all about you guys, the battle that raged, you know? I mean, I wasn't here at that time. I really wish I was, because that would have been really gnarly, you know? But anyway, yeah, I'm just pumped to actually meet you in person.
By the way,
Well, I'm right glad to meet you too there, friend.
Well, yeah, come on board here. Hold on a second, bro. Let me just get this plank over across. And he like takes this big old wooden plank and throws it down so it reaches the stone dock that's down there at your feet. And he runs down the plank and he helps to grab some of your baggage.
I don't need that. I gotta do acrobatic, use my spear, and jump from here onto the boat.
Oh, cool.
Okay, he just looks. He's whoa, totally gnarly. You gotta. As you like run, it looks like you were just so confident in your initial, run up to the boat, but you accidentally trip on a loose stone and you fall face first right into the side of the boat and splash into the water. Whoa, right below the waves, my little green goblin friend. Hey, let me give you a hand. He like leans over and puts out his hand to help get you back up.
As he gets close to Prince Elmond, Chan says, "Whoa, hold on there, friend. Prince Elmond is carrying our bags for us as part of his training, so he's got to carry him up onto the boat himself."
Oh, totally, totes. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird though. I mean, don't I normally like help out at Prince or something?
You can help out the rest of us, but Prince Elmond is in training.
I like the energy you're putting off, dude. It is totally positive.
Hey, thanks. You're pretty rad yourself.
I appreciate that, my man. Bring it in for a big hug, huh? And he comes over to
How
hug
about
you.
we just do a chest bump?
Hey, I'm all about the chest bumps, bro. Let's go. He comes in and he chest bumps you.
Hey, I want some chest bomb too. I don't have chest now,
No.
though.
We need to go get Bitey. We'll be right back. You guys do this. Elmond, get all my stuff into the room, please.
Hey, by the way, you remind me, like, he say we are Stoneguard hero, and you guys remember there's a thing? So Rune shoot a, like, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a general to death.
Yeah.
So You say she will got a title something. What title
Yes.
she got?
Yes.
Like-
That's true, and I forgot to do that. I'm so sorry.
Maybe that depends on the rig, right? Because the rig is the
yeah,
king to
true.
take it.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Put,
Eric put you on the
putting all the
spot.
pressure on Eric.
There's been 3 episodes of anticipation for this moment.
Yeah,
It could be
where's my
champion.
title?
Champion.
Champion.
Alright, so this is a flashback. For all of you who were heroes at the Battle of Stoneguard, Kamaji, you gave up many of your magic mushrooms to help make the dwarves into heroes, and so I'm making you, whenever you want it, head chef and head of mushrooms and head of the college. And
Second of the college, actually, because of Dongon.
second head of the college. We'll have the head, and then we'll have the lower head. More of a thing.
Yeah. The lower head.
Yeah.
And Ruin, there were a number of times when I was about to take a shot at somebody and you killed them first. And for that, I will make you my sniper in general.
Nice.
The sniper of Stoneguard.
That's right, sniper general. And Marge, for your, you're going to be the head of my navy.
Oh, I'm honored.
Posthumously,
Thank you.
Fram is the head of the Church of Fram, and how its own way could ever be done posthumously. Never gonna let it happen when he's alive. But he is the first head of the church and dead.
So the last head of the church.
Okay. So there you go. And what was Rune's title?
I'm the sniper
Sniper general.
Sniper General.
Because I've
Cool.
in that battle like 3 times where Rune
Yeah.
killed somebody right before Rig was
Oh,
going to attack them.
sorry.
I love it. Okay.
Also, I made potions. I kept a couple, and I put the rest in shared treasure. I made some greater healing and some regular healing. I was wondering, we have a shit ton of common monster parts, but not a lot of common plant parts. I was wondering if they would be open to like a trade where we could, I could trade them a certain amount of monster parts for some of their plant parts.
Yeah, just a 1-for-1 exchange is fine.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a common one just super easy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually, before we leave, Marge wants to go by a nearby shop and pick up a fancy new fishing pole.
How do
I'm
you want
gonna
to
do a little
Yeah.
fishing while I'm out in the sea.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Sure. See,
And
2 silver pieces for a fishing pole. For a really good one.
cool.
Oh shit.
Do I need to also pick up bait and tackle, or
That just
can
comes with it.
assume we have it on the boat?
Yeah. You're good.
And I'm also going to. I suppose we should check with this here captain. I'm guessing he has all the right equipment, but do we want to pick up our own compass or anything? We are going out on the high seas. Oh, and I need a new hat. Make sure to protect me from the sun. You know, it gets pretty brutal out there.
I don't think it could hurt at all to get that.
Yeah, you could do that. I would say compass will go with 5 silver pieces. Does that say Zao An?
Don.
Is that what
Oh
the
yeah. That's
Yeah?
yes,
I
yes,
read it. Let's go. I read it.
That's good morning. That's good
Yep.
morning.
I remembered.
Nice. See, I bring viewer to you.
Thanks. Funny.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So yeah, you got the fishing pole, compass. Anything else that you want to get now? Now's the time.
5 silver piece.
Yeah, for a compass. Okay.
Okay, drop 1 gold.
You've gone off into town. You've gotten your supplies. Got your potions.
Yeah, I'm about to put a bunch more potions in shared treasure too.
Okay. You guys can start filing onto the ship then. What's your
Let's go.
step? What's your step, little goblin girl? Wouldn't want you falling in again.
Screw you.
Okay, he's gonna move over here.
She's always like that. That's her way of saying hello. She thinks you're cute and walks up behind him.
No fucking way. You look hideous.
So I just got like a real quick question for you guys. I'm wondering, like, what's your experience on the open ocean out here? Have you ever sailed out this way before? Or is this totally new for you?
I'm new.
Well, this is my first time leaving my village there, so yep, I've never even seen the ocean before a couple days ago.
All right, little man. That's good to know. It's good to know. How about the
Weirdly,
rest of you?
I feel right at home out here on the ocean, but I haven't been on the ocean except for maybe once or twice in my younger days.
Okay. Very cool.
What's an ocean?
Well,
I grew up here in Stoneguard, so I've been on quite a few boats.
put it there, man. He like throws out his high five.
Bro, yeah, up top.
Well, little goblin girl, let me tell you a little bit about the ocean. The ocean is teeming with just really interesting wildlife. Sometimes that wildlife can swallow boats whole. So I just ask that you make sure not to aggravate anything in the waters by, swimming without telling someone that you're going in, or, don't drop blood inside the waters because that can attract unwanted attention. Makes sense, right?
The hell?
I already
Awesome.
dropped some like nose blood to the water because I face landing on the boat.
Oh, don't worry, that's okay. In shallow waters like these, the only thing that you're gonna find are some, crustaceans and whatnot. The real problems are out there in the deep ocean, where the krakens live. But don't worry too much, it'll be fine.
Man, I don't like this. Maybe we shouldn't go north. Let's go to south, like King Rick say.
Oh, I've always heard krakens were really cuddly, actually, once you get to know them. We'll be fine. Besides, don't you want to get out there on that nice, huge swath of salty water? Oh, this looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Not actually. What the hell? I don't like water. That's why I don't
love
take
it
shower.
too. Marge is just
You
kind of
make
like
a
off in
pretty
her own little
compelling
dream
picture
world.
there, Marge. Sure making me want to go out into the ocean.
Well, think of all the possibilities. Not to mention, we're on a quest for sunken treasure. You want that gold, don't you? All that juicy gold at the bottom of the ocean. We're counting on you to sniff it out.
Ah, yeah, you remind me. Let's go. I don't scare any of stupid water or
Yeah.
kraken. They're just octopus. Let's eat
Yeah,
them.
you already took on an undead dragon. What's a kraken to you?
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are chatting, make sure your characters have filed onto the boat. And you
What
see
does this turtle do?
a turtle approach.
Oh, hello there. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. My name's Tuck. I'm from Turtledome. That's a very long way away. But I'm really excited to be sailing on this voyage with all of you.
But,
You sure are a fine, full, and majestic fellow there.
Oh, well, actually, I'm female. But
Oh,
It's-
sorry.
it's often-
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I made such a silly observation. Oh my god, I'm so
No matter.
sorry there. Is there anything I can do to make it up to you?
no, you could start by scrubbing the deck. I haven't had quite the time to finish, but take this sponge.
And she hands you a sponge.
Okay, it's the least I can do there, I'm so sorry for misgendering you there, friend.
That's okay.
It won't happen
it-
again.
What matters is you were accountable and apologized. No, I
Oh
am
yeah,
the
I'm so sorry.
I am the chef aboard the ship. So if you have any questions about cuisines, please be sure to let me know.
Where is the
What,
bathroom?
Well, typically we use buckets down below deck, or if you prefer, you can also urinate or defecate over the stern or the port area. The
Is,
port
uh,
stern.
Is it wearing any clothes?
It's shell, and it's got some like leather armor around her legs.
Is there anything I can
I figured it'd be
roll
like
for
a-
Bliss to clean the deck? Because he is definitely the kind of person who would immediately just start doing it.
Is there any what to clean the deck?
A roll for it. Is there anything you want me to roll, or just
Oh.
start doing it?
Yeah, he just starts doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm imagining she's the chef, the head chef. She's got on like a real flowery apron, like circa like
Sure.
70s mom style. You know, it's like one of those like rosy type aprons.
Well, I'm just
It's
very...
funny because
Go ahead.
it's funny because turtles are like notorious for like salmonella poisoning. Like if you handle them raw and you don't wash your hands, it's like they're like notorious for getting people sick.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really?
I did not know that.
It's just funny. we got a naked
So,
turtle cooking in the kitchen.
You've
Hey,
gone through all your
everyone.
culinary schooling, right? You've got your
Oh, sure. Yes.
chefs.
Yes. Yes. Actually,
Passed
I
your health and
attended...
food safety.
Yes, I did. I assure you. I attended the Culinary Arts College in Turtle Dome. It's quite a distance. Maybe you've never heard of it, but it is a wonderful college, full of very astute professors who understand the finer parts of cuisines from around the globe.
Well, you know, I've had the pleasure of having our own personal chef here for a while, and no offense to you, but I think I might stick to his cooking.
Well, I hope that at some point during our voyage I might be able to convince you to try my cuisine.
Now, I have a question. Are
Sure.
you in any way related to your normal small turtles you might see in a river or on the beach?
Well, some say that those are our evolutionary ancestors, but I can't confirm that. That's what we say.
Well, now that brings me to my next question. Do you eat turtles? Or is that like
no.
a line that you don't cross?
It is a line that we do not cross. We respect our ancestors, even the ones that are living, and exist in a different evolutionary state than we ourselves do.
I suppose you ain't missing much. Turtles, they ain't good eating, really. You're all right.
So you've eaten
What you talking
turtle.
about? The turtle soup, you haven't tried it? It's so good.
Oh, he has a point.
It does have the added benefit of coming with its own plateware, because you can use the shell as a bowl for the soup.
I see that you are an adventurous eater. I would appreciate it that we'd refrain from talking about eating my ancestors and my people moving forward. You will not see any turtle soup on this ship.
Oh, that turtle soup you made
That's
the
fine.
other week, Kamaji, was delicious. You put just the right amount of seasonings in there, and then you had that extra little cup made from the little tiny ones. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, what about you like take a very, very hot shower in a hot pot? Have you ever tried that? Maybe it will taste good too.
Who is talking right now? Who is that voice that is talking? She's like,
that's Grezlock.
Who is
I'm
Grezla?
Grezla. I'm unstoppable.
She's like looking around.
Who is doing that speaking right now?
He's got my back. He's my buddy.
She looks over.
Oh my, that's odd. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. How did he...
I've never seen a talking turtle.
Me too.
Well, there is an entire civilization of turtles. We call ourselves Tortles, actually. And we are very ingenious people. We have quite a beautiful city, and maybe someday you will be able to see it. Now, I must respectfully remove myself from this conversation, because I would rather not listen to you talking about cooking my people any longer. If you'll excuse me.
Kamaji like nudges Chance and is just like, portal, huh? Sounds pretentious.
I'm not sure. Hey, between the two of you, which one food should I eat?
Well, I'm probably gonna be pretty wrapped up in my studies now that I have the means to cast magic. I don't imagine I'll have a lot of time for cooking.
Magic caster and a studier, eh? Maybe you're the pretentious one now.
Perhaps.
Fancy
You're right.
pants.
Do we have
I'm
like
just a civil
other?
soldier.
Chance, how about you try it first and let me know how it is, and then as long as you're okay, I'll eat some afterwards.
Tell you what, I'll roll the dice. On an even number, I'll eat it first. On an odd number, I'll wait for someone else. I'm gonna eat it first.
Oh, aren't you a doll?
No, I'm a human man.
As you look over to your right, Chance, you see Elmond, and he's copying your exact stance. You know, his arms are folded like this across his chest, and he's kind of leaning on his right foot just like you, and he goes, "Yeah, and I'm gonna eat it first too."
Good work, Edmund. I'll go first, you go second.
All right. Yeah, he
You know,
just
that's
keeps
that.
agreeing.
I have a feeling this
Don't
one would
worry.
keep anything down anyways. You'd probably be a better litmus test. So thanks, Elmond. You sure it'd come in handy. You did. You took my stuff to the room, right? You didn't drop it, did you?
No, I didn't drop it. I'm actually working on it right now. I can feel my muscles building already as we speak. God, I'm getting so strong.
Yeah, look at you.
And
Oh,
check
you're
out-
getting real big and strong.
check out the outfit that I got. It's like this really like elegant looking blouse that he went and bought, and some very fancy pants with like the kind of like almost bell bottoms like spread out at the bottom.
Oh, those look
Oh.
great, kid.
So to himself, Chance says, honesty or smoothing over. Honesty is odd, and even would be bending the truth. Kid, you look like a sissy.
What do you mean? I thought this really complimented my figure. That's what the salesman said anyway. He said I'd be a true
But you're a
swordsman.
warrior. You don't want to be complimenting your figure. You want to be more practicing your swordsmanship. You want something that will give you ease of motion and protect you from blows. That is more about impressing people, and that, ironically, when you're a soldier, is the last thing you want to do.
Oh, jeez. Gosh, I can't believe I was such a fool to buy into that. He totally got me with his sales pitch. He said all the cool kids were wearing it, and I thought, well, I want to be a cool kid too. Well, where do I get an outfit?
Cool kids are wearing that for
Where-
sure.
Where do I get an outfit like yours, Chance? Gosh, you're like the real warrior. I gotta be just like you.
Well, the first thing you gotta do is train, and practice. That's what I did. I joined the King's Guard when I was younger than you, and I fought for every chance I ever had.
Well, I better go put all this luggage downstairs or Marge is gonna kick me in the ass. Oh, God, she's always just getting on me about stuff. He like picks up all this luggage and he's like, waddling with it down the deck.
Someone's got to keep you in line.
Careful
Hey,
with my books, too.
Yeah, I'm
careful with
trying.
his books.
All right. So further down towards the stern, you see Captain Cornwallis. He's over there at the wheel. He's a stout-looking dwarf. Let me show you a picture of him.
He's so cute.
Hey, Bruin, you should go ask him where the treasure's at.
Yeah, you're right.
He's
That's
the one
him.
who's gonna-
Why he know where the treasure at?
This is some good
Well, he's the
eyebrows.
captain, right?
He looks so cute.
And you see him
Wait.
strut across the quarterdeck, down the stairs, and across the middeck toward Marge. Well, look who it is. It's the crew ready to set sail. So, you must be Marge. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's the pleasure's all mine. She reached out her hand for him to shake quite limply.
He shakes it very firmly. You can feel the confidence
good.
in his shake.
Yeah,
What's the
strong
matter with
drink
your
there.
hand? You're like a limp tree branch or something. It's like grasping at leaves. You got to be firm with it.
I'll be firm on my own time, thank you.
All right,
she
all right.
just-
What a
Oh.
firm handshake, huh? How about one of these?
And he handshakes you. Roll a athletics check. Oh, take it easy there, laddie. You're gonna break right through my hand.
So you gotta be careful around this one.
I don't know. He's got quite
Sometimes
the
I don't know
confidence he
my own
does.
strength.
I could see that. Chance. Previously an Outlander, is that correct?
Oh yeah, I used to fight for the Outlander Guard. I left to join a Kingdom's Guard, and then I came back to fight for the Independence.
I see. So you're trying to
Now I'm part of
redeem
this
yourself.
party.
You're trying to redeem
Yes.
yourself. I'll tell you, it's the number one
I've done
reason
a lot of
why
bad things.
you've done a lot of bad things. It's the number one reason why I'm following
Make it
King
better.
Rig. Aye, I could see that. Well, I'm glad to see that you're turning a leaf, as we say, on the islands. It's probably something you should know about me. I'm not actually from Stoneguard. I'm from the islands between here and the Troll Kingdom. And dragon...
I didn't know there was...
Yes.
I didn't know there was dwarves out there.
Well, very few, you see. Some of them actually escaped Stoneguard and decided to start a new life out there on the islands. But we met other kinds of problems. My parents grew up in sort of a tumultuous town. It's near Smoketown, probably, is the closest place. Just outside of it. Smoketown's a wonderful place, you know. They've got some of the best brisket in all of Oania. That's at least my opinion. And I think it's a fair opinion, because you know who cooks the best brisket?
I do not. Tell me.
Well, the Dragonborn, actually. They've got a way with barbecue, they do, especially those fire-breathing ones.
That makes total sense. I like the cut of your jib, Captain. Captain Cornwallis.
It's actually Cornwallis. I'd appreciate it if you tried a little bit harder to pronounce it correctly.
Cornwallis. Yeah. Okay.
Let's try it one more time, okay? It's one more time. Corn, like the thing you eat on a cob.
Corn on a cob.
Wall, you know, the thing where you hang pictures. Wall. And is.
Then I lean again.
And is. You know, it's the suffix for piss.
I got it.
Cornwallis. You got that?
Cobb Wallace.
All right, we'll work on it later. Who's this little goblin girl right in front of me? I think I've heard of you. You're the Sniper General, is that right? Titled by King Rig himself. I heard about your great, glorious deeds over there fighting against them Outlanders, and I'm proud to have you on board me ship.
Honor is mine. You know what, hey, Captain? With all the respect, the King Rig actually tell me to find the treasure. You know where the treasure is?
Well, I've done some treasure hunting in me time, if I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't actually found that much, but every once in a while we stumble upon a shipwreck or two, and if we're lucky enough, if it's in shallow waters, we might be able to pull up a chest full of gold. But it's dangerous times these days, you see. The pirates on the seas, krakens starving for a meal, so we got to be careful of where we sail.
Well, don't worry, screw them. I was sniped then. Through the eye.
Well, I hope you do. Save us all, perhaps. We shall see. All right, and you must be Kamaji, famous chef and leader of sorts of this fine group here. Is that right?
That's correct.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
You as well. I hope we can get along on this voyage and return successfully.
Of course, of course. And then he looks at little Tim. Ah, yes, and the large troll fella. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. Oh, it's a pleasure is all mine, Captain. Happy to be aboard, I am. All right, now. I've got a few things to give all of you. So, the first order of business is the rules. I want you to remember this. If anyone hasn't told you already, it's important that you don't put any kind of chum in the water. No blood, no food, nothing like that. It will attract unwanted attention by larger predators, and we don't want any trouble, you hear. Understood?
What about fishing? Are we allowed to fish?
You're allowed to fish in certain times when I tell you it's okay. It'll be important to know exactly where the currents be moving underneath the water. And it'd also be important to know the time of day and the weather patterns at the time, things like that. Small, baits and whatnot, not a big problem. But if we drop a bucket of blood over the side of the railing, well, we're inviting trouble.
Wow, you can really dance.
Yeah, but what about if there's a pirate come to attack us and we kill them and throw them to the water? What will happen?
I was just about to ask, what about in case of pirates?
That might invite some trouble. It would, I would say. So you got to be careful of that. So if the bodies fall in, we got to drag them out, and we got to dispose of them on land. Okay, very good.
How long have you been going at the sea like this? You seem to know quite a lot, and you're the second person to tell us not to be real careful about throwing blood overboard.
Well, I've been a captain in my own ship for about 125 years now. And before that, I was a sailor for about 150.
Mars like takes a little bow, like I wasn't aware we were amongst such esteemed company. That certainly makes me feel better.
But as you could tell from my face and my grey beard, there's been a lot of dangerous and perilous missions that have aged me too quickly. So, just remember the wise words and my commands, and we should be fine on our journey. Now, any other questions about this first part?
Do you have weapons on board in case of these Kraken you keep going on about? I'm not sure if I see any guns around on deck.
Aye, we sure do. And there was actually 2 ballista. There's one over here, like I guess it's like right here, and then one right here. So you would know that already.
Yeah. Okay, ballista then, but no cannons.
No cannons. Technology for cannons is not quite there. Getting close though.
Ballista is shooting the giant arrow or shooting the rock.
Arrow.
Okay.
Like harpoon whale hunting. Type
Nice.
stuff.
All right. Now, brings me to my second point. I've arranged for you all to pair up and sleep in some bunks together. Now, we've got some walled-off quarters for you. They're quite small, but you're going to have to share a room, unfortunately, because we've got a crew here. There's the 3 of us leaders. There's myself, and then we've got... oops, he points over to the stern. And he says, that's Vince over there. You already met Vince. And then, of course, you've met Tuck. And he shows you Tuck, who's gone, just like walking down below deck right now, kind of near Prince Elmond. So there's 7 other people that are just sailors aside from the 3 of them.
Cool.
Okay, then he hands you each a piece of paper with your room number and your names and the person you're bunking with. So Kamaji, let's see, you are going to be bunking with Chance.
You sure? You sure it's not me?
Bros.
Right, bro. It looks like we are assigned by chance to be together.
Wait, Chance, I think we have the wrong paper. Let's switch.
Right, and then Ruin, you are going to be bunking with Prince Elmond.
What the hell?
Brillis,
All right, sis.
you are going to be bunking with Marge.
And the captain actually never talked to Brillis. He's just been cleaning the deck this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to
I
imagine
noticed
like
that.
clean circles around
So-
them
so-
while they were
so-
talking.
Yeah.
So he hands it to Marge,
'cause
and he's like, "Where's Brillis at?" Go ahead.
Oh, you see,
Brillis
you see
Brillis
your
is still
foot
just like
there?
mopping and swabbing the deck and like, oh yeah, got to do a good job there so that I can make up for my mistake there, you know.
He's a little busy. You'll have to give him a moment.
Oh, I see. He's
Has
already
to work things out.
swabbing the dick. Oh, it's a good crewmate right there, I think.
He seems like a good chap so far. A little crazy though. He's got some wild tales about some. Don't get him started about the Eldritch horror thing.
What do you mean, the Eldritch horror thing?
Oh, you'll just have to ask him.
Yeah, you're gonna find out one way or another.
hmm
I see.
I'm
Perhaps
sure it's
over at
nothing
dinner.
worse than your Kraken or your troll pirates or your meat waters. We'll be fine.
Well, I sure hope so. That sounds a bit foreboding, doesn't it?
Oh, I mean, but look at him. He's
In a-
like going around
in a
swabbing
way.
the deck. What? And he said one time he got an ice cream cone or something along those lines. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
It's not.
All
It's
right.
foreboding. It's foreboding because he will waste your time, but you have nothing to fear as far as physical harm goes.
I see.
I would also like to take this opportunity to introduce everybody to my familiar here. I will be having my friend Brigsby here, a little owl. He'll be with us from time to time. I'm
Uh-oh.
naming him Brigsby after the god of wisdom, Bartholomew Brigsby.
Oh my.
Oh, he's an adorable little thing.
Hey, where did this bird come from?
It's a spell. It's called Find Familiar, and basically it summons this
Oh,
bird.
oh,
Well, it can
cool.
summon a lot of
Awesome.
different things, but I chose to make it an owl for this. I mean, I can change him to something else, but I think I'm gonna keep him as an owl most of the time.
Ooh, cool.
Speaking of owls, do we have room for Bitey on this ship?
Aye, we could have some room for Brighty, sure. He'll have to sit down towards the, or he'll have to be stored down there in the storage. You could look right through the grates in the middle of the boat.
Oh, the storage, but he wanted to be up in the crow's nest. He likes making a little nest for himself.
Well, the crewmates got to be up there so they can call out in case we see pirates or other kinds of dangers on the water.
Suppose that's fair.
I
Yeah,
really
but
thought
maybe-
he was gonna be a cool captain, but I guess not.
I
Man.
hate the owl, even if I like it. That owl's disgusting. Keep it away from me.
Yeah, if you try to put the owlbear on at here at the top, maybe he can smell the kraken. Smell the danger and the pirate. And then,
That's what I was saying, Ruin. But, captain's orders, and we got to respect the man. I suppose he does have like 175 years out on the ocean, so
all right.
I'll leave it to him. But
Yeah.
that room downstairs for Bitey better be nice. It's very particular,
Yeah, but it's just like 100 years, and you got like 100 billion years, right? You're so old.
Bonk.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, so you guys are going to be going to your rooms. I'm going to go ahead and get that up for you right now. Just give me a moment.
Whoa, I see you guys are lining up there. What's the occasion? Are we heading to our rooms now?
You're supposed to come in a couple hours. I'm going to go and take a nap real quick. But, you keep up the good work up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're sharing a room there? Okay, but Marge, I want you to know that even though she's stoned, I'm a married man, so no funny business is gonna happen between us, okay?
Oh, don't worry. It'll be fine. I promise.
Okay, well I gotta get back to my sweeping and mopping out here. I'm only about half done.
Oh, and when you get back to the room, would you mind folding my laundry for me, too? Thanks.
Oh sure, of course, dear. I'd be happy to help out.
Oh my god. You could make Prince Elmond do it too.
Why not both? Porque los dos.
Prince Edmund can help. He's gotta learn how to use his fine motor skills.
Okay. Here's the ship quarters. This is not like a perfect map, but it works for what we're trying to do.
Mhm.
What's this thing?
That's a spiral staircase.
Oh,
It's like an arrow pointing up, like a corkscrew arrow.
looks like a table.
Brigsby. I love that you chose the name Brigsby.
I was literally doing it right then. I was like, oh man, like what am I gonna call this owl? And then I was like, I really want to like name it after like I was gonna name it after the owl in the library of the Last Airbender. But it's like Wan Si Tong, and like I just didn't fit. And then I was like, oh, I'll just name it after the God of Wisdom. And then I didn't even realize it was Bartholomew Brigsby. And I saw that, I was like, oh, this is perfect.
That is perfect.
That
I love
is-
it.
Especially
Yeah.
since we keep confusing Brillis's name with Brigsby, so it's gonna make it even more confusing. And that's just great.
So the captain is going to go back to the wheel, and then Vince is going to walk down and take you to your rooms. So these beds they're only single beds on the map. You can imagine them as like, king size beds or something or like bunks that are separated sort of. But they're big enough for each of you to like, 2 people to sleep in. Okay. First room is going to go ahead and be let's see, who was it? It was for Marge and Chance. Actually, be right this.
I think it
this
was.
I mean, not Marge. Sorry, Marge and Brillis, right here in the corner. Excuse me. And then it goes to Chance and Kamaji.
So you're saying these are like bunk beds in here?
Yeah, let's say they're bunk beds. That's perfect. I don't know why I didn't say that. Actually, I said something else and didn't
You
make
want
sense.
top bunk or bottom bunk?
Oh,
Or should I? Roll the dice.
No, I'll take the top. That won't be necessary.
Okay.
Marcus all of our stuff on the bottom bunk, even though it's going to be harder for Brillis to get to the top bunk.
The owl's on
That's
my
okay,
shoulder
Dario.
also. How does
Oh,
Chance
look at that
react?
hideous thing. I actually thought he was kind of cute until I rolled that 3, but now I hate him.
Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
suppose I could have him out patrolling the deck, so we don't have to have him in the room if you hate him that much.
I'd appreciate it. Ugh.
Okay. So, Ruin, when you walk in, you see Elmond. He's in a rooted stance, and he's got a short sword out, and he's like, making all these like really loud sound effects. And then he goes, as he does like a thrust forward, and he looks over at you over his shoulder, and he puts his sword back in his scabbard. That's pretty good, isn't it? I think I'm developing some real skill now. What do you think, Ruin?
Not bad, kids. Chill the fuck out. You will cut yourself.
I'm not going to cut myself. I know exactly how to use this sword.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
You're fine. But
Hey,
just don't chop your finger off, okay?
Instead of making fun of me, how about you teach me something?
Sure.
Yeah,
What do you want to learn?
You're the sniper general of Stoneguard, right?
Yeah, you want to see a trick?
Yeah, I want to see a trick.
Juggling. I pulled out my black metal card and just
Roll an attack, like roll to attack to see if you can do it. Or if you want to do like sleight of hand or acrobatics with it, that would also work.
Oh, you know what? Let's do a cool thing. So I throw a dart.
Okay.
I throw a dart at the wall. Shoot. And you just randomly, maybe like here. Then there's a dot. Just point at the wall. And then I pulled out my black metal card and shoot. And you spin. And let's roll the attack first. I'm trying to cut the dart. Like very accurate.
Okay, I see.
I guess it's very accurate.
It's
Just
very-
split
Whoa.
it into the half.
That's amazing. You have to teach me this trick. I think if I can learn this, master this, then Chance might tell Rig that I'm ready to be champion of Stoneguard, captain of the Royal Guard, my destiny.
Sure, of course, but this is not everyone can learn this master skills. So you need this.
Well, I bet I could do it. He stands back about 10 feet or 15 feet, and he pulls out a javelin. He's all, here, get out of the way. And he cocks it back over his shoulder. He's about ready to throw it. What do you do?
Okay, I take a step.
Okay.
All right, see what you got, kid.
And he tries to throw it at the card and the dart. He gets a 15, and it lands right beside it, but it doesn't hit either of them. He goes, oh, dang it. That was still pretty good, though, wasn't it? I think I'm getting closer.
Not bad, not bad.
I trying to throw can I make 3 attack? Throw 3 cards and his javelin.
Okay.
Shit!
It hits the handle
Another
and
one.
bounces off, falls to the ground. The second one
This
hits.
line's very good. Nice. Oh shit! I guess that's not that impressed.
One of them, so 2 of them, yeah, they hit the handle or the wooden handle of the javelin, and the other one lands right against the metal spearhead. It's real clean. He's still impressed.
Well, I'm not in the good mood now. Well,
Why aren't you in a good mood? What's wrong?
Yeah, because all my money bag is dead now.
Wait, did someone do? No one did anything to bully you, did they? Do you need me to talk to them? Be about to unscabbard his sword again.
Nah, don't worry about this, kid. No one can bully me. Only me bully people.
I feel like maybe I can learn a lot from you.
If I got some times, and if you got some money, If you pay me, I can teach you something.
I don't have any money.
Well, then nothing for you. All right, good night.
Hold on, don't you want to
So-
talk some more?
Why do you want to talk?
Well, I want to hear about the goblin lifestyle. Is it
Well-
true that you have like 10 different boyfriends?
No, but I have 10 different money bag. And they're all dead now. That's why I'm in a bad mood.
I had a girlfriend once back in back in Fingrove Village. But she said she couldn't marry me because I was, part of the upper caste.
Like uppercut, what's up?
Like the royal family.
Nobility.
Does Ruin just not say anything? It's just like dead silent.
I'm like, all right, sounds fun. Nice.
She was the love of my life. I still miss her to this day. Hey, you think I should write her a letter?
Probably not.
Oh,
She don't like you.
you think so?
I don't know. I don't know her.
You have to give me
pay her?
advice. You've got to give me advice about this. You're a girl.
Well, the good advice is like, if you pay her, she probably will like you.
So it's
Or
true
maybe,
then.
maybe you pay me, she'll like you more, I guess.
If I pay you? So you mean you're going to write the letter for me?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
can
great
be your-
idea. Because you understand what girls want to hear. And if you write the letter, then she'll be sure to fall in love with me. And if I become the sword master that I'm destined to be, this is a guarantee. This is such a great idea, Aunt Ruin. I'm so excited for this. Here, and she like walks over to the trunk and pulls out like a pencil and paper and hands it to you to start writing a letter to his girlfriend in Fingrove Village.
You know what? That sounds a good idea, but you need to pay me.
Okay, well, I have a silver piece.
Silver piece.
I will take 10 silver piece.
Oh, I don't have 10 silver pieces. Shoot. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this money. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now and think about this. Maybe tomorrow I can make a bet with someone.
Yeah, all right. I will take the silver piece for now, and then you pay me 9 more. But you got more.
Yeah, that sounds
And
like a
I
great plan.
Okay, I just grab everything in his hand and just immediately like, okay, all right, don't worry about it. I will deal with this. Okay, the girl will be yours, and the money will be mine. Just
Okay.
like that. Okay, sleep.
All right, he's on the top bunk, I guess. Go ahead.
I wanted to
Mark.
clarify something. The
No, I'm near
when
the
they're
top.
throwing at the wall, the javelin, the cards, was that the little Tim's wall? When like
Yeah.
be aware of the things coming through on the other side of the wall there.
Yeah, he would see the javelin, and then maybe a few moments later, he's knocking on their door, asking, "Oh yeah, is everything okay in there? I just saw a spearhead come right through my wall."
We are just playing. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. Good night, Prince Elmond. Have sweet dreams, boy. He walks back to go to sleep.
Man, what a gentleman troll.
Okay. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Kamaji and Chance are in the adjacent room. How's it going in here?
I'm
He sent
gonna
me out, so I'm doing okay.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant as a ritual, and basically have like this invisible force that just like puts all my clothes away like nice and folded in the trunk, and like packs all my things away for me. And then, I'm just gonna sit at the desk. Is there a desk in here?
Yeah, we'll say this is the desk, I guess.
I'll use it as a desk, even if I have to stand.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna immediately start poring over the mushroom imprints that are effectively the scrolls, and
Okay.
copying spells into my book.
And Chance just throws all of his stuff on the floor in a pile, except for his dice, which he very, very carefully sets down. Do I make conversation or do I go to sleep? Let's find out. Conversation's even. Sleep is odd. Hey, Kamaji, what you doing over there?
I'm learning new spells.
Learning
Dongon was
spells,
kind.
huh?
Dongon was kind enough to provide us with several scrolls, and I actually am able to learn quite a few of these. So I'm taking the time to study and expand my knowledge of magic.
You're saying you're kind of a nerd, huh? Huh. Never would have figured.
I suppose, but that's not really how I look at it. Like, as you can see, look how useful this is. And meanwhile, like this unseen force is like pouring me a glass of wine and preparing a little snack for me and bringing it over.
That's
Hey,
so
do you
cool.
want to make me a snack and clean my clothes for me too? That's pretty cool.
Actually, I could. This
Much
literally
appreciated.
takes no work from me other than just a thought. I send the
Wow.
servant off to clean his clothes and stuff.
Kind of like that. Although I don't know if I trust myself with that much power.
It's only really capable of simple tasks. I can't use it to do anything other than minor chores. But it is still nice to free up some of my time so that I can learn more spells like that one. And perhaps
I think
someday
I
I
understand
can.
the appeal.
Perhaps someday I can learn spells that'll be able to bring my friends back.
Oh,
I've lost a lot of good friends as well. And truth be told, I kind of want to bring back some of the people I killed, but I did unjustly.
That's mighty noble of you. Perhaps you should start studying the magical arts as well.
Never really had a head for it.
I could
I
see
just
that.
follow the dice.
Maybe you should ask the dice.
All right. Even I study magic. Odd, I don't. Hey, might as well. Let's see what they got there. He just grabs the spell and starts just like reading it.
nice.
I don't understand what this says. What's that word? Oh, it's the. Okay.
This is it, the.
Oh my god.
Like asking Kamaji every other word. What's that word? What's that word?
What's that word? What's that word? I
Man,
don't know
that's
what that word is,
me.
but
What the
I'm gonna roll
hell?
the dice to decide. Oh, it's cat. Okay.
I think this is gonna go swimmingly for you.
Me too. I've got a good feeling about this. All right, let's see if I can do magic. Cat. Nope. Not working. Well, I tried. Hey, you're all right, Kamaji. Oh, I think I got your name right.
I think you did.
Holy
actually.
shit! Maybe that's the magic. That's the spell. That spell make you can.
The real
say
magic
the
was
right
the
name.
friendship along the way.
Yes.
Okay, who's taking bottom and top bunk again? I'm just curious
I'm
what your
taking-
characters choose.
I'm taking the top.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
Chance
doesn't- he
offered
d-
to
he
roll,
doesn't-
but Kamaji claimed it first.
I feel like Chance
does-
farts a lot, bro. I don't know.
Probably.
That's exactly why I would want to be on top, so he's not farting on me.
Hot air rises, though.
Hot air rises.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it's aimed down. Also, I feel like Chance is gonna be like jumping around up there in the middle of the night.
Probably. I do have a lot of night terrors.
I was just about to say, I bet Chance has night terrors.
All sorts.
He's always rolling a dice in his head. It's always the
Yep.
one choice he doesn't
It's
want.
like it's in the bottom bunk, just like shaking the whole night.
It lands on its edge, so it doesn't show you what number it is. I gotta make my own decision. That's my worst nightmare.
Okay, we're gonna move down to the next room.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, what is Marge and Brillis doing? Do I not have Brillis on the map? Whoops.
No, he's
He's
upstairs
still cleaning. I think he
Oh.
just showed up now.
Okay.
Oh, that was a long clean there. That's a big deck. I don't think that the person who was cleaning it before was doing a good job, so I had to go through and do it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But I think I got it spit shiny and all nice and polished. I hope I remember never to misgender that poor turtle lady again there, or I'm gonna have to clean it again.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I'm sure it happens to her all the time. But
I
you
mean,
know, if you
maybe,
want to
but
take some of those cleaning tactics and bring it down here to the room, I wouldn't mind that at all.
I mean, I was gonna stop and have some water because I'm feeling a little dizzy, but sure, I can help you out first.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, we'll get to the water part later. Can you make sure if we get some water to the room, though, it's salt water? I'm on a thing right now.
I mean, I think salt water might kill me, but okay, I'm accommodating. I can make room.
Oh, you're a doll. While you're at it, all my stuff's just on a big pile on the floor over there. Can you go neatly put it in the trunk? Elmond did such a terrible job of bringing it into the room.
Oh yeah, that little fella's got all the spirit, but none of the know-how. Okay, and he casts a mage hand and has the mage hand do it.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Look at that. I've been looking into trying to figure that kind of stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I used it to help a lot with shoemaking. It was really my most useful thing. I mean, once I get rid of these powers, that's the one I'm gonna miss the most is the mage hand. It really helps me out to have a third hand.
I was feeling my staff earlier, and I felt like I could feel the presence of Kibble inside. I wonder if I could make him do that for me. And Marge casts for the first time Conjure Spectral Dead, which she can make one specter for an hour.
Okay.
Ooh.
And this is the one that he can't talk, but he can understand. We talked about this earlier. He'll just do a mumbly thing.
Okay.
Say, oh, Kibble, Gruzlock said that your spirit was in there. Now come and serve me. Come back, Kibble.
Yeah, Kibble, come back.
He can't talk though, right?
Right. He just.
Okay, yeah, this conjured spirit arrives, and there before you, Brillis, is this short. Does it look like Kibble? Or is it just like an essence of. I see.
Shroud. So
Shroud.
That's just the default token that came with the spell. So Kibble. That's you, right, Kibble? Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kibble, I miss you. Now I live in your skull, I guess. Won't you?
So this
you
fella
won't
used to
mind,
be
right?
yours there, huh? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're getting a real interest. See, these are our lost companions here. This is Kibble, and this is Gruzlock. Gruzlock, this is Brillis. He's here to replace you.
Hey there.
Hello, little bro.
Hey there, big bro. I'm just a Brillis. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna replace anybody here. I'm just a humble shoemaker, Just doing my best to help out.
To him.
I remember you. You saved my friend. I very appreciate that. I remember you throwing like a giant fireball and burn all the skeleton. That's a great job, dude.
Oh, thank you there, But if you like that, you should see the pair of loafers I made the other day. Oh, top notch.
Oh, you make loafers, do you? I've been needing a new pair of loafers.
I mean, I make all types of shoes. You want a pair of pumps? Do you want heels or loafers?
No.
Yeah, sandals? I can do it all.
I want the comfiest pair of loafers you could possibly find. Like if they were house slippers, but then could just have some tread on the bottom so I could wear them all the time, that would be perfect.
Oh, I got you covered there. I can definitely whip up a pair like that.
Just makes Crocs.
Pretty kind of nice breaking up the old skills of mine. Definitely like them better than all the sorcerer mumbo jumbo.
You should make some shoes have nail at the bottom so you can kick the enemy in the face and they will die.
You want a pair of shoes there, little stick fella? I can make you a pair of, making a pair of shoes for a stick is a challenge I never even dreamed of. Seeing the world really opened my eyes to the sheer variety of shoes that can be made.
If we did put some feet on it, then I could set it up around the camp and Gruzlock could watch our back at night. That would be pretty useful. What do you have to say about that, Kibble? That Kibble agrees. He totally in line with that. Now, would you mind putting that stuff over there? Just follow the mage hand. Learn from that, Kibble. There you go. Yep. Don't drop it. I don't think Kibble can, though. I think he's incorporeal.
That sounds right.
Well, yeah, he looks like one of those incorporeal spirits that I saw in the ether there, just floating around, gasping in horror, trying to grasp the life that they left behind. It's a whole Eldritch horror thing that I came
Oh, that
across the
sounds
other day.
awful. Is it like that in there for you, Kibble? No, he says it's fine. He's having a great time.
That's good. I'm glad you're doing well there. I'm glad you're having a good time there. Your friend Marge probably knows all about it.
Oh, yeah, he says he's loving it over there.
Well, good. Oh, good, yeah.
Well,
Glad you're
you
loving
can't
it
do
there,
anything
Kibble.
here. You can't do anything here, Kibble. Do you think you could go around the room and check on Kamaji for me? Just go pop in and say hello.
What? What in the?
So
What the fuck is this?
Listen to me sitting here gabbing while I need to be doing those errands for you. I'll be right back. Salt water, and so he goes off to do all the things Marge asked him to do.
okay.
Salt water.
All right. Just a moment later, Kamaji, you get this strange sense kind of lurking behind you. When you turn around towards the door, you see this shroud. It is an incorporeal form that resembles loosely a Durgar. It's very familiar to you. You would probably recognize them to be Kibble.
Kibble? Is that you? I don't even know what to do.
Starts bouncing back and forth.
Wait, I wonder if
You summon the spirit? Is this part of your magic?
hold on a minute here, and I'm gonna try and cast comprehend languages. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to do it, but I'm gonna try and cast comprehend languages and see if I can understand him doing his little mumbles.
Okay. Is it a language that he's speaking, Marge, or is it that he just can't like break his vocals through to the material?
Yeah, it's according to the character, he has nothing, and then Marge is just making all that stuff up, and she's for her own personal fun ha-has.
Okay.
She's just saying what she thinks Kibble is saying, like as like oh, he says this from the spirits, and it's like,
I see.
making that shit up.
It's almost like ventriloquism, but like it's coming from the shroud. Is that right? Like the echo, it's like echoing through the shroud, like your voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you cast the comprehend languages, it doesn't make any sense. It's just babble, and you know that to be true.
Yeah.
And you hear Marge's voice behind it.
Wait, does this shroud like connect with Marge?
Yeah, I summoned it.
What about does that
Soul
connect
Ball.
with the Grizzly's soul?
No. They just occupy the same space.
Okay.
So you're in the staff. The conjuring is just more from Marge. She's
I
just
see.
using the staff as a conduit.
Okay.
Because it's a spell she's casting. So
Kamaji's gonna like pull himself away from his studies and go like down the hall and just be like, I take it this is one of you two is doing.
oh, Kibble found you. Yes, that was.
Is this you, Marge?
Yeah, well, Gruzlog mentioned something earlier that he said he could feel the spirit of Kibble, so I concentrated really hard, and I learned a new trick my last time in the salt bath, and I focused all my energy on the stick, and out popped Kibble. At least I think it's Kibble. Seems to be. Isn't that right, Kibble? Yeah, see, he says it's him.
Yeah, it looks like Kibble.
It
I
does
cannot
look
feel
like
him though.
Can I feel?
You could only feel
Like-
Kibble when he's like moving through the conduit. So when Marge summons him, it goes through the staff and then is sort of materializes as a shroud in the material realm. But once he's materialized and he's outside of the staff, you can't feel Kibble any longer.
So it actually is Kibble. He just cannot speak.
It's just not his voice. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Right, because it is the shroud itself is
says it understands common, but I forget where I read that at, that it can't speak.
Well, hey there, Command. Excuse me there. I got my hands full and I need to get back into my room here. Can I squeeze by you there?
Sorry, yeah, I suppose. What you got there, Brillis?
Well, I got myself a bunch of stuff that Marge asked me to go find. A glass of salt water and some supplies. Here you go, Marge. Where do you want me to put these?
Oh, thank you so much. Here, just put it right on the table over there on the side. You're such a doll. Thanks for grabbing that for me.
And Marge goes
Oh,
over
you
and
know, it's
grabs
my
a glass,
pleasure there.
takes out her salt shaker and adds more salt into it first, and then
It's
Refreshing.
the least I can do, you know.
Kamaji just looks at Marge and just like kind of like half smirks and shakes his head like Marge gonna
Oh, yeah.
Marge.
Hey, did you remember to grab me the lime? I asked you for a lime, right? Oh, I don't see any limes
What?
here.
Oh gosh, I don't think I remembered the line. Oh dang. Oh,
And
silly
some
Brillis. Okay, I'll be right
jerky.
back. The line there. Gotta get a
Remember
line.
the
Gotta go find
jerky.
lime first. Some jerky for the stick figure there. Okay.
I
Gotta
guess
get some
Gruzlock
jerky
wants
in the
some
line.
jerky, yeah.
Oh, do you want me to get you anything while I'm up, Kamaji? I'll surely grab you something from the kitchen if I can. You know. As long as I'm up.
Yeah, you know, I could get a glass of non-salt water. Maybe would be nice.
Glass of non-salt water there. Okay, so I'll grab the salt water, the lime, and the jerky. I'll be back and real
Eh,
Jeff.
eh.
You know, I'll be right back.
And maybe like a slice of lemon. You know, I just don't want to. I don't want to get scurvy. You know.
Oh yeah, I understand that. You know, health is so important. You know, self-care comes first.
Oh, and do you think you could go check on Chance before you go? Like, he
Oh,
might
sure,
want
of
something
course.
as well. Yeah, that'd be. Oh, yeah, you're great.
Oh yeah, of course, there. Oh hey,
like
hey there,
every
Ken.
time he
Hey,
turns
little
around.
Ken. What can I do for you? Oh, you know, I'm just looking to see if anybody wants something. I'm off for a run. I gotta get a glass of non-salt water, a lemon, a lime, and you know, some jerky for the stick guy. No, thank you. I don't need anything. I'm self-sufficient. Oh, okay there. Well, thought I'd ask. Bye now. And he goes running off to the brig.
Okay. Wow. Brillis is such a people pleaser.
He's great, isn't he?
You know, I really like this new guy.
Yeah, you know, I kind of had my reservations at first with the whole magic, like we could all turn to stone at any moment type of thing, but I could get used to this, I suppose.
Yeah, you know,
It's
the way
our-
I look at it, we have just as equal amount of chance that he's going to drop a big pile of gold on us, and I have the feeling he'd be willing to share.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I mean, it's probably harder for you to look at the thing than for me to cast it. So, you know, I mean, I'd be willing to do, you know, like 80-20 or something, and you get the 80, I get the 20, of course.
Yeah, see, he knows the deal. I mean, we've already got this Chance fella with us too. I say we just roll with it. I'm kind of into this whole new. Let's just take a chance on life, and let's find the sarcophagus and this treasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to set sail?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't set sail.
We have not
I
set
figured we
sail.
were already like getting out of the dock, like you know,
I-
through that multi-hour long process of getting to the dock, and the paperwork stuff.
Yeah, I
getting
suppose.
signed
like,
over to
yeah.
the dock inspection
So-
agency.
Brillis
I need
comes
to-
back with a glass of regular water, a lemon, a lime, and some jerky. She just wraps
Nice.
around the stick.
Hey, Marge, use me to smash the jerky. Maybe I can taste this. Taste
Oh
it.
yeah, let me put it right in the mouth there. I'll just put that right there.
And she just puts the jerky in like the skull there. It's just kind of hanging out like.
Can't taste it. Can't taste it.
You can't taste anything. You can't feel anything, but it is in your
Man.
mouth. Your
Oh.
kibble's skull.
Ah,
Well, if he can't taste it, I'll take that.
hey, that's my jerky. All right, I just you taste it for me.
I'll just describe it for you, and I take a bite, and it's tough, a little gamey, but nice. I kind of quite like it.
Ah, man. Hope I can taste jerky again. You know what? Maybe I can transform to Giant Boarman, and then I can taste it. Ah, I'm trying to transform to Giant Boarman. Ah.
You can't.
Right.
Oh, well, I think you almost had it that time, Gruzlock. We'll make sure to get you some jerky later.
All right. I'm just a stick now, man.
Okay.
This suck.
You hear a loud
Put you
whistle.
on my stick.
You hear a very loud whistle, and then a lot of noise above you on the deck as the people are kind of running around doing what they have to do to set the sails and move the boat. It starts to creak the whole, you can hear it, and it backs up out of the docks, and you guys set sail on the open sea. Here,
The One Piece theme song starts playing.
yes.
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Sure, we could take a quick bathroom break. Why don't we do that? And I can do bathroom too, actually. You guys good with that?
Okie doke.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
take a
works for
quick
me.
bathroom break. I could go and do shout outs here. Welcome in for people who are just stopping in. We are playing Doors of Divinity Chapter 3, Episode 1. They are setting sail from the city of Stoneguard, which is here on the main continent that they have been adventuring in for quite some time. I will zoom in here for you. We've just met a couple new characters who are going to be on board the ship. One of them is Vince. He's sort of, he's like your, oh, thank you for the bits. He's a surfer dude, sort of, that kind of a persona. There's also Tuck, who is a turtle from Turtle Dome. And then there is Captain Cornwallis. Captain Cornwallis is a dwarf who grew up on some very distant islands about halfway between Stoneguard and the troll civilization, actually. All right, so they're going to be setting sail here from the docks, and they're going to be moving out to the ocean. Oh my god. Wow, thank you, bro. Raise a roof. Thanks, dude.
Had to share my support as well.
I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. So, shout out time. The first person I want to shout out is Shafe Dog. He is my streaming partner. Didn't work.
Hype for some Ashes of Creation content coming up here soon. Drops in 4 days. We've got a guild that we're starting on. I can't remember the name of the server we chose.
Vira, something. But where there's also another one we might be looking at.
Fair.
I'm still debating, and I wanted to get your opinion on that too eventually. But it's like,
Yeah.
gotta look for all those role players.
Right. Yeah, I need to look into the server list myself and give it a good scrubbing, good deep dive, see who's on there, see what streamers are on which servers, so I know where maybe to possibly avoid, or ooh, this might be a really good time, because that community seems like a really cool community that might be fun to just exist in the world with.
Definitely. Next shout out is I can't really do like the shout outs, but because I think East isn't really on Twitch too much, but he's on YouTube. So that's his YouTube. Go give him a follow, check him out. He does mostly Mandarin content over there, but if you speak Mandarin, that might be a good fit for you.
Doing D&D in Mandarin now too.
Yes, that is right. Thank you for reminding me about that. Okay, and the next one is going to be the Majestic Turtle. I gotta wait a couple minutes though before the shout out resets, and I'll send that out momentarily. Okay, let's see if it's ready. 36 seconds.
Nice. We're sailor now. Where are we now?
You guys are right here north of Stoneguard. You're just in the bay on this southern part. You're going to be sailing between these two pieces of land, these two peninsulas, and you're going to go north.
Cool.
Yeah, Stoneguard's kind of in a pretty cool little like natural harbor there.
Rig's gonna enjoy his life there. Hopefully it's nice and long and quiet and not have any more awful things happen to Stoneguard, which will probably not happen. Cough.
Hopefully not. Probably though. We'll see.
I mean, he did piss off Elder Lich.
Galmar.
Omar, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you muted there, Eric, by the way.
And then the last shout out is going to go to Razor Sire. And I'm going to throw that in there in just like a minute and a half when it resets.
Okay, I turn back on my sound. But yeah, the Lich did go after his mom and sister.
True.
And I'm hoping for a long, quiet life. Let's see if that happens.
All right, about one more minute and we can get started.
I just have the One Piece theme song stuck in my head now.
It's
Just
definitely
imagine
fitting.
this really big for it.
I feel like, yeah, okay, there it is. I was gonna say somewhere on this map we've seen Turtle Dome. I see it now.
Yeah, it's way off.
Way out there, yeah. That's interesting. I wonder how he must have had quite the story to get where he is now. Although we don't know, that could be like maybe the body of water that we're currently on goes over there. We don't even know.
Okay, almost ready, guys. Gotta get my music set up anyway.
Wait, what the?
There it is. And last one goes to Razor Sire. Razor's always in here watching us or watching me play. So great streamer, very fun, wholesome, love it. All right, we are now setting sail. Here's a little song for you. I think this is it. This is it, right? I think this is the song.
We don't hear the music.
I can hear music on the stream.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
can
yeah,
hear
it's-
myself.
That's like a remix version, but yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. I was like, it doesn't sound right, but I don't know what the name of the other one is.
I can send it to you.
I'm on Spotify though, so that's how I've got it.
Yeah, I don't know then. You'd want the Drums of Liberation one. It's a good one. If there's any other called that.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we are now setting sail. You guys are going to the open ocean. 1 second, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, I just love the smell of that salty air. Imagine we're up on top of the deck now, all just kind of looking out and seeing the waves ahead of us. I think we're in for a good adventure here.
Are we at the same, like, are we still at a room?
You guys are in your rooms, but I'm actually going to say that we're going to be sailing for quite a while. You guys are going to be sailing for several days. So what I'd like to do is have each of you roll a survival check. Just the party members.
Why we need survival on the boat?
You'll be working with the crew. I'm going to have the crew roll as a single D20.
Solid.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew
I
I'd
rolled
take
twice
this.
for some reason.
I got pretty good.
The second one.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. We have a tie. We are going to roll a fate die. Actually, it'll be percentile.
Chance approves.
Actually, let's have Chance roll it. Can you roll me a d6?
I sure can. Let's do this. I roll a
Nice.
5.
Okay. So to represent your token, I am going to put something down here for you. This will be your... you know what? That's not going to work. Hold on 1 second while I get you this token. It's going to be 25 feet.
We're still on the overworld map, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost there. Guess it should be 10 then. All right, so that little red marker is you guys. So you guys started off right here, leaving the bay. And go ahead and roll a d4 for me, Chance.
Sure. I don't usually go for the little die, but for you, anything.
Okay, you guys make it 4 days. You come all the way to this hex right here.
Nice.
And this is when you have your event, and that is going to take us to the ocean. You have come in contact with another ship.
Pirate.
I want you to roll a perception check for that.
Hiya. Can Gridlock do the perception too?
Grislock can't. No, he's out. He's totally out.
All right.
All right, it's going to be 30. Oh, no. Oops. All right, you guys have come in contact with a ship in the distance. If you can, let's see, what did you get here? For your perception check, Chance, you can see that there is no visible flag being flown on the ship. You can roll an insight check if you'd like, Chance, to know something more about this.
I use passive insight. I got 17.
The
Um,
19.
It's an active insight check for this one.
Okay. I got this. Yeah, even better. 20.
Okay, after talking with Chance, you guys determined that this is likely some kind of pirate ship because it's not flying a flag. Could also be something else, you're unsure, but that's your gut feeling.
We fought a lot of pirates when I was part of the town guard, and this feels like one of those.
You was a pirate? What the hell?
No, I fought the pirates. I was protecting my city.
Oh, nice.
Maybe we should
Hey.
fire off a warning shot of some sort. I could always call upon my Brain Lordess. It's essentially shoot an Eldritch Blast up into the air.
Okay.
How about,
I haven't done
hey,
it yet, but like,
Haven't done
yeah,
it
what do
yet.
you guys
Yeah.
think?
You know,
Yeah, I
maybe
think
these guys are nice. Maybe they're the friendly kind of pirates. You never know.
I think we should pirate the pirate. Let's rob them.
Well, that's why I shoot it up, not at them, to show them, hey, we're armed, so don't mess with us. But we're willing
yeah, I
to
think
parlay.
as long as you're not shooting at them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna aim it like behind our ship a little bit and shoot off an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. When you do that, the ship does start to turn its
Away from
broadside.
us.
It turns its broadside towards you. So it's about here now. You can
Well, if we come up on them heading sideways, so so we don't sail with them, but sail away from them, we'll have a chance to get a closer look.
roll a perception check now that it has turned.
Everyone?
Everybody would roll this.
Oh, there's a net 20. Yeah. And I got 18.
Okay. You can see
Chance
very...
totally failed.
Chance totally fails. Marge, you can totally see at the stern, part of the stern is missing. And from that nat 20, you can tell it was bitten off. Luckily, it appears that the ship is not taking on water.
Oh, it looks like that they've been attacked recently. No, Chance. They're on this side of the boat. You're looking out on the wrong side.
No, I rolled a 2. I'm pretty sure they're that way.
They're right over here. I can see them, and you can see. Look at that hole. I can't believe they're not taking on water. Maybe there's something to be had by parlaying with these guys, or we can at least find out what attacked the boat. Doesn't look like we want to go that way.
Maybe
I guess.
maybe they need our assistance.
Maybe they could buy our assistance. Cha-ching.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you guys want to do?
Let's help them, and they can help us too.
I mean, it's kind of up to the captain, is it not?
That's true. The captain is going to suggest, or he's going to command that the ship turn its starboard broadside toward the other ship.
Just in case they fire.
Yeah, so he kind of like does a curve, and then he pulls up about here. Okay, now I want you to roll in a perception check. This time you can roll it with advantage since you're a lot closer and you're using some instruments to look on board the deck.
Hiya. Advantage.
All right.
Hey, pretty good.
Oh, chance. Oh, I see.
Wow.
The dice told me to go the other way now. Silly dice.
Well, from 1 to 20.
All right, the captain calls out, "So what exactly can you see over there?" And you can see that there are drow on board the deck that appear to have fallen sick. There's very few of them, though. It looks like most of their crew they're not on the top deck.
Oh. Sick drow.
Well, they don't appear to be a threat.
You said they're sick, though? Oh, I don't want to catch anything. I've heard horrible things about these seaborne diseases.
That old drow.
They appear to all be drow, at least the ones that are on the top deck.
Yeah, perhaps we don't want to board and risk passing some sort of disease to our own crew. Maybe we have some sort of way of communicating with them.
You could try to shout out to them if you'd like.
How far away are they?
Hey, drow. It's me, Chance. Can you hear me?
About
He's, like, waving his arms and
60,
shouting
70
and-
feet. Yeah, they see some of them
that's
look over the side, and they kind of look. They look towards you, and they begin to wave.
Hey, they're waving at me. I'm communicating with the drow. Go, Chance.
They seem to be telling you to go away,
Chance,
don't get
I'm a
close.
drow.
Don't get close. Okay.
Yeah.
Telling us to go away. Do you think that's some sort of challenge?
No, I reckon we should listen to them if they're telling us to run.
Oh. Okay.
They're trying to telling us something.
They seem to be warning you to turn around, go away. Don't approach the ship. But they're not really able to vocalize anything to you. So they're not shouting back. They're just using hand gestures to tell you to stay back.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna write like a note on a piece of paper, and I'm gonna have Brigsby drop the note, fly over and drop the note from a height down with like a pen,
Okay.
so they can write back.
Okay, you see them take the note and the pen and they begin to scrawl something on the paper. They put it back in Brigsby's beak and he flies back over to you to deliver the message. When you unfurl the message, you read, it says, "We've been diseased by the Myrmidons. We were trying to discover the location of a kraken, but they tricked us. Do not approach. It is highly contagious, and we suggest that you be very cautious around the Myrmidons."
Wait, what's Myrmidon?
It's the name for the mermaid-like people in this universe.
We should write them back and see if they know of any cures or anything that helps.
Just cure? Question mark.
Sure, can't
Okay.
hurt.
The next message is received, comes back to you, and it just says there is no known cure. We're trying to sail to the shore in order to hopefully find a healer of some kind at the nearby civilization. They'd heard of Stoneguard.
You should
They
ask
mentioned
him.
Stoneguard.
We should ask him if the healer can help with magic curses that turn people into stone there, you know?
I suppose we could head to the same island, but we'd risk running into these guys. But still,
Yeah,
that
we want to
island
keep
is
a
the only
wide
lead we
distance
got
there.
right now.
The last thing I want to do is get sick with whatever these folk have. I need to keep my distance and keep myself healthy and fit so that I can figure out how to get back to my family someday, you know?
But if we want answers, we must go north. And sounds like we're getting pretty close to something.
Let's try to let's send them back. Let's send them back one more message and tell them to let us go first, so we can, warn the island before they land
Well, they're
for their protection.
They're trying to go to Stoneguard.
Stoneguard, yeah.
Oh, they're going to Stoneguard. I thought they said they were going north. Oh,
No, we
Oh,
need
God.
to go north.
But
north
isn't
is
they-
the
we
island.
don't want to send these guys to Stoneguard. They don't have a healer there. They're going to infect poor Rig.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they
yeah, give me that. And Marge grabs it. I'm going to put him a note. No healers at Stoneguard. Head west.
No,
We
tell
heard of great druid healers over there. Good luck, Hot.
tell them to go to the city with the vampire queen.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, there's an idea.
They're
Must
drow
give
anyway.
us out
They'll
what she
know
had.
they'll know that city.
Yeah.
Oh, forget what it was called.
Yeah. Vampire Queen has cure. She had change of heart. It's all good now.
But
Try
they don't
that.
even know she's a vampire, right?
You don't know they are drow, but you don't know their association with the Vampire Queen city. What do you want to write on the note to them? Because this does matter.
What's the city called?
Vlindaristil
Okay, I'm just gonna say
or Vilmdaristil.
we should just say that there's no healers at Stoneguard was recently invaded,
Okay.
and best shot is to head to Vendaristil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we should mention the
Hey,
Vampire
Tara-
Queen at all. I think we should just mention the city and like its proximity because they're
Mm.
probably just as close to that as they are to Stoneguard
Okay.
Yeah.
They
How are we sending this across to them?
by owl.
Okay.
Okay.
Bill
Message.
also has a spell that can throw small objects from a long distance, but if we have an owl, it's probably easier.
Yeah, we've been using the owl so far. So the owl delivers it. They read the message, and you see like a look of surprise on their faces. They write back to you. It's the note says, "That's where we came from. If the Vampire Queen sees that we're diseased, she'll have us killed."
Oh, we should help this dude. They might can help us to fight the vampire queen.
I mean, she's not really a priority right now.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's true.
They refer to her as Queen.
I don't even know who she is. I've never met her before. Yeah,
They
me
ref-
neither. I don't know anything about a vampire queen.
They don't say Vampire Queen, by the way. They say Queen Nina.
I mean,
there's
we need to.
we're also just wildly unprepared to deal with her right now. So like,
That's true. That's
like,
true.
last time we even like talked to her, we almost almost all died, and we didn't even like we
No,
barely
we
made it
are-
out. We didn't even we weren't even trying to fight then.
Yeah, we are fine. Gridlock got her.
But yeah, I
Sure.
think we should just
Keep
just
on
write him
going.
another note that says
I say we. I brought this forgery kit with me. I say we tell them that Queen Nina is lying. There is a place there to get cured. She's just hiding it from you. You need to go back there immediately.
sure.
Okay, the message is delivered, and they kind of appear to be gasping, and they seem angered by this news, and the ship begins to turn in the direction of Villandaristil. And they're starting to sail now toward the east. Okay. They sail out of sight. We're gonna go back to the
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Oh, that was a close one.
Okay.
They sure seem like some nice folk. I hope they have a good time there.
Yeah, honestly, they were pretty nice, considering they had a infectious disease. They're like, you know,
Mhm.
they could
Yeah, what
could
a
have
nice
just been
guy.
dicks and like gotten on our ship, you know.
True. Okay, so you learned some information. You know that they interacted with people called the Myrmidons, who were supposedly had knowledge of where krakens are located, which is what they were allegedly hunting. All right, so now I need you guys to go ahead and roll a survival. Roll a d4 first.
All of
Each
us,
of us?
just one of us.
Just chance.
I'm the designated die roller.
Yes.
1. Okay. Actually, can we change that to a d6? I think it makes more sense.
Sure, I'll roll a d6 instead. I got a 6.
Okay.
Nice.
You guys travel for 6 days uninterrupted.
Ooh.
You get to here.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll survival check now.
Survival. Can we fishing? Can we fishing on
Sure.
the boat?
Yeah. Okay, we've got.
By the way,
I'd also
how
like to say, I have another spell thing that I'm like, whenever there's leftover food that like might spoil or something like that, anything, like literally everything that would just get like trashed or whatever, I'm gonna use the spell Extract Essence to
Sure.
pull all the nutritional value out of it and make it into like a little bland flour like powder
Oh,
that
okay.
can be,
wow. You can
and
do
like
that?
when it's consumed, it still gives me all the nutritional value from the food, but it's like doesn't taste like anything. Like you can mix it with liquid and drink it, or you can like bake it into bread and whatever, but it's
Yeah.
Kamaji, these power bars you're making lately have been really hitting the spot. Put a little salt on there, and they're just perfect.
I find with my studies it's a much more efficient way of consuming food, and I don't have to really cook or do anything. I can just have my food very quickly while I'm studying my spells.
Wait, but I saw you liked cooking.
I do miss your turtle soup. That turtle soup you made the other day. Oh, I still think about it all the time. You know, I kept the little cup that we used as a little spoon. See, I got it right back here. Make that a little tiny turtle shell.
While I
Oh
do
my
still
God.
enjoy the culinary arts, I just feel my priorities have shifted into something a little more serious, shall we say.
Oh yeah, you know these power bars, they're way more practical.
Especially when we're on a voyage such as this one,
Hmm.
where supplies can be limited.
By the way, how's the food on the boat taste?
I would
Is
say
it good?
the food is fairly decent. Actually, yeah.
Ooh.
Tuck the turtle makes a really great meal.
Nobody got sick.
Nice.
No one is gonna get sick.
What's the food like?
A lot of seafood, shrimp. You guys
Yeah, that
eat,
makes sense.
yeah, a lot of things like that.
Probably
Hey.
like a excellent
I love
sushi
shrimp.
chef.
Mm-hmm. Very good sushi
Sushi.
chef. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up a map. It has been about 6 days of travel, and you guys are having a dinner on board the ship. Let me just go ahead and transition us over to that real quick. Just give me a moment.
Transition.
Perfect. Okay, here is the ship's dining area. Should be able to see it right now. Okay, let me get everybody on the map real quick. All right.
Whoa.
Who is this?
What the fuck?
Giant bird.
Oh, sorry, ignore that. That's
cardinal
your
airship,
ship.
and it's a cardinal. And
Did
Oh
anybody
my
just
God.
see a really large bud in here? I felt like I tasted purple for a moment. What was that?
The Monday
Yeah, I
night.
tasted purple one when I was in Space Beyond All Understanding. I could taste colors and I could hear sight, and it was an interesting experience.
I think you just eat too much soul.
There's no such thing. You keep that dirty word out of your mouth.
Hey, you sure your skin looks so dry. I blame the soul.
It's really funny. The Monday Night Football theme song started playing, so I had to change it real quick. Don't know why. This is so silly. Okay, I've almost got everybody on here.
That's because we have a pirate theme thing in the Buccaneers
Yeah.
are playing Kansas City right now. So
Okay, I think we are all good to go. We've got the bird here. Oops. All right, so this is the ship's dining area and kitchen. You can imagine everything is made out of wood. There is no stone on board, like the kitchen shows. Okay.
Mhm.
There are sailors around. There's about 7 other sailors that have taken their seats in various spots. Little Tim is like sitting on this chair here, but his butt is about twice as wide as the seat of the chair. But he's making it work as he's kind of leaned over, hunched. He's like gobbling up this shrimp dish that Tuck has prepared. Tuck comes out just a few moments later and gives you guys each a bowl of shrimp and rice, steamed rice.
Oh, nice.
There is a sauce that she recommends putting on top of it. It's got a bit of spice to it. You can kind of smell it. It also has a sort of vinegary taste.
Oh, it sounds so good. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
hot sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
here's your meal.
Oh, it looks great.
Marge takes it, but then takes the salt shaker and starts just pouring on a ridiculous amount of salt right in front of her.
like
Yes.
takes off the little shaker top and just is like pouring it.
Now it's perfect. You did a wonderful job. Thanks, Tuck. Just need a
Oh,
little more.
You're very welcome.
I can't help but notice you're eating a lot of salt. What's that about?
Well, it's good for you. It's healthy. You need the minerals in your blood. Makes you nice and strong.
That's
No,
right.
You saying that I should need to make my own salt?
No.
As long-
Chance. Don't do that. You will be a pickle like her. See?
Maybe I'll roll the die. If I get odds, I'm
jealous.
gonna eat a handful of salt. If I get evens, I will not. Oh, handful of salt it is.
there you go. Don't know what you're missing out on.
He grabs like a handful of salt and stuffs it in his mouth and immediately starts choking on it.
Well, roll Constitution saving throw. When you do this, of course, Elmond is sitting exactly how you're sitting. He's copying all of your mannerisms, and he takes a handful of salt too because he's a salty sailor, in his words.
What if he like commune with the Brine Lord?
There you
Brian
go.
Lord,
That was
it's
good.
dance.
The 18 and the 14 both pass. Prince Elmond is choking a little bit, but he manages to
wait.
keep it down.
Wait, I remember. Didn't the Helga tell Rune to take care of the kid, take care of the Prince Elmo?
Mm-hmm.
So I gonna throw a dart to take the soul from his hand.
You're going to throw a dart at Prince Elmond's hand?
Probably like no. Let's do a cool thing.
I like that the
Chop
sentiment.
his hand off.
No. That's
I just want to say, I like the sentiment that Ruin is trying to help by throwing a dart at Prince Elmond's hand.
No. Let's do a cool thing.
Oh, she's right next to. Or no, she's not right next to him. Never mind. I thought she was right
Yeah, I'm
next to him.
here. I gotta throw a black metal card
Okay.
and trying to, just won't cut his hand, but just hit the
Maybe
bottom
the bottle of
salt.
salt?
Yes, the bottle
Okay.
of salt. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Please roll on that one.
Got this. No,
Okay, 20.
I got this. It's easy.
I just
Hey,
want to
look
throw
at
like a
that.
black metal card at like his throat. You know?
No, no.
To help him
Salt.
speak better.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no.
To catch the salt before he swallows it.
No.
The dart hits the salt shaker and it bounces off and lands on its bottom side atop the counter. Tuck is like, looks over at Ruin.
Oh, that was very impressive.
Yeah, hey, don't do that, kid. Girls don't like the men eat too much salt. You'll become pickle.
Oh, don't
like-
listen to her. Salt's good. And watch where you're throwing those things. You almost hurt the salt.
I'm gonna be
That's
fine.
how-
Don't worry about me, Ruin. I've really got to toughen up. Work on my constitution so I can be the strongest swordsman in all of the lands. So I'm gonna eat this salt, Ruin. Don't throw another dart at me. I don't want to have to challenge you to a duel.
Listen to me, kid. If you want to be strong, don't eat the salt. Do the push-up, Go do the push-up and squat. What the hell?
He looks
Just had
up.
to try it once. I agree with Ruin here. It wasn't a very good idea.
Really,
I'm
Chance?
not doing that again. Yeah.
All right. How many push-ups do you think I should try to do?
I'm gonna roll a D20, and however many it says is how many you should do. 10.
Okay. He's gonna walk over here on the ground. He's gonna get down and he's gonna try to attempt to do 10 push-ups. The DC is 10. Okay.
As he's doing that, Brillis, who has been not
does
all the seats have been filled. Oh, excuse me, there, Mr. Prince Elmond. There wasn't a seat for me. While you're doing those push-ups, could I take your spot, please?
Talking to Prince Elmond.
Yeah, because there was no spot for him to sit at the table, with all the people there.
Oh, sorry.
Can I,
That seat right
your
there is
spot there?
reserved for the apprentice to the Royal Guard champion, which is actually me. And I'm doing my push-ups now.
That's real impressive there. Oh yeah, okay, I understand. I'm just gonna sit over here then by myself and eat my soup on this table. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Prince Elmond finishes quickly and retakes his seat. And he goes, I did those 10 push-ups very easily, Chance. Not a problem. I bet I could even do 100.
All right, let's see it, little man.
Okay. He walks over here and
I like your attitude.
he's going to attempt 100. He needs he needs 20, a nat 20 to do 100 push-ups.
Let's go. Almost got it.
Yeah, he gets...
Well, it looks actually pretty good.
Yeah, he did pretty well. I'd say he gets to around 40-ish. Okay?
And
That's pretty good. For a first time, keep it up and pretty soon you'll be like me.
I told you, I've been bulking up. I've been doing lots of crunches in the evenings.
Yeah. Get
Hey,
those abs.
I had a
Very
question for you.
impressed.
I was actually asking Ruin the other night to help me with this letter to my girlfriend back in Fingrove Village. Well, she's not really my girlfriend. I just hope that she will be someday. I was wondering if you have any advice on how to attract a lady friend.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go with nice advice, which will be even, or brutal honesty, which will be odd. Yeah, kid, don't worry about it. There's really nothing about you that will ever attract a girl. However, you're a prince. That might help.
So you're thinking I should use my position of authority to woo her?
oh my
Sure.
god, no.
That's what the dice say.
Wow. I really appreciate all of your advice, Chance. Gosh, you're turning out to be one of the best mentors I ever had. I mean, not as good as
That's
Fram
me.
yet, but you're certainly a good mentor. I think the thing that you provide is you're very athletic, and Fram wasn't. He never could have been a great
That's true.
swordsman.
Yeah, that little pipsqueak knew what he was talking about with Punk, but that's about it.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see, Kamaji, roll perception.
I want to roll perception too.
Sure.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking of doing something really stupid.
I would say you can roll
Is this
advantage.
perception for,
Advantage because you're
is this
close.
for everyone who's
Yeah.
watching what's going on?
Yep,
Can Brillis
everybody.
do this from the
Mm-hmm.
table over there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have
How about-
advantage too? No.
Is this a
Yeah.
chance thing?
Actually, not for Ruin because Ruin's too far away. Maybe,
Yeah, I'm pretty far. Okay.
But Kamaji would. But looks like Kamaji, you don't hear. A Brigsby is kind of singing a little ditty in your ear, and you miss what it was being said. You kind of overheard them talking about Fram, but you didn't hear sort of the insults that Prince Elmond just kind of jumped on, right?
Yeah, I'm also. Kamaji's also like, he's plotting and scheming over here. He's got an idea.
Okay.
I thought you were about to say that Brigsby was like whispering insults into Kamaji's ear. Like, quack! Look at that little scrat trying to
Brigsby can't unfortunately speak, but he can I can communicate with him telepathically.
Wait.
But
Sorry.
So imagine it would be like an insult comic.
I really want him. I want him to speak, but I can't.
What about Grizzly?
Here, Grizzly, you sit over here with little Tim. You guys enjoy your conversation together. Marge puts the kibble stick over there, with kibble stick's new fashioned shoes that Brillis made for him, so that way he can stand upright. Puts him over there with little Tim.
Nice.
Little Tim is going on a very long-winded explanation about troll hobbies, like the most popular troll hobbies, and Go ahead.
So all the sailors just see this troll talking to a stick.
I want to say sorry to Lil Ting.
Little brother, I'm sorry. I say, I was them. I will protect you, but now I'm dead. I'm just a stick. I'm sorry about that.
Well, it's all right. Now you can just sit in that stick and we can talk about different kinds of things. So anyway, I was out there in the Troll Kingdom. We used to play a lot of marbles, we did. You ever play marbles?
What's marble?
It's these little spheres you roll around on the ground. You try to hit the other person's marbles, and if you hit them out of the circle, you get to keep them. That was a favourite childhood game of mine.
That sounds so fun, but I don't have a hand now. Maybe you can throw me as a marble.
That's true. Maybe I could grind you down into a nice sphere, and you could be one of my my larger marbles.
Don't you hurt my kibble stick there, little Tim. I hear you.
Oh, I won't. I was just kidding. Just make it a funny.
He wants to have them throw him. Like that's his thing now. Is every time he talks to a new person, throw me.
Yeah.
Like, hey, throw me as a spear or javelin. I want to be a javelin. You know, I used to throw a javelin. Now I am the javelin. That's kind of cool.
Well, you're my friend before you're a javelin.
Yeah, I'm your friend, so I want to protect you. You know, it's kind of sucks to be a stick, but if I can still protect my friend, it will be worth it.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's all right. Oh, I mean, I'm just glad we can still have a conversation.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Nice.
What's it feel like exactly? Be stuck in that empty skull of kibbles.
It's actually kind of comfortable, you know. It's warm.
It's
warm.
cozy.
Kibble got a good school. Nice, Kibble.
I guess that makes sense. Kibble's head was always kind of empty, was it? That's what people tell me, anyway.
Wait, no, that's me. I'm not sure. I feel a little bit empty here. I thought it's just me. Maybe it's Big Kibble.
Have you given it any thought about what you're going to do if, once the party's all dead, moved on, I mean, eventually we're not going to be here and you're going to still be stuck in that stick.
Wait.
You mean you haven't thought about that yet? You literally could be in there for centuries, if not millennia. That seems like a long time to be stuck in that stick. And not to mention, a silly little Durgar skull.
Gridlock's brain just stuck.
Alrighty there. I think that might be enough time with little Tim. Let's put you back away.
Oh, sorry about that. I get on my philosophy kick every once in a while.
Yeah, well, you trolls and your philosophy. Yeah, you guys sure surprise me every time I talk to one of you. But yeah, I think Gruzlock's had enough thinking today, haven't you there, Gruzlock? And
Gridlock just fall in silence.
So Marge makes her kibble stick her packed weapon, and then puts her packed weapon away in interdimensional space.
Okay, so Grozlok's gone for now.
Yeah, we'll give him a rest.
In the void.
Time out.
Holy shit.
At that moment, Kamaji is gonna like get up after he finishes his food and approach Marge
Okay.
and just be like, "Man, I'm kind of bored on this ship sometimes. I got a proposition I think you might enjoy. Would you like to play a game of sorts?"
Oh, you're gonna steal all the salt from the kitchen?
No. Here, just watch this. I think you'll get the gist of what I'm suggesting. And I go and I walk over to Brillis while he's eating.
Oh, hey there, Kamaji. Welcome over to the Brillis table.
and I put Brigsby like on the table, and I'm just like, "Well, howdy, Brillis. I was just coming over here because I know you're a nice guy and all that.
Oh, well,
and-
thank you there, Kamaji. You're a real nice guy too there.
And the turtle over there, he forgot to get a portion of food for Brigsby, and darn it, I just forgot before I finished all of mine, and I was wondering if you might let Brigsby have a little bit of your food."
Well, certainly. I'd love to help out a fellow creature hero. Okay, Brigsby, you can have some of my soup,
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't technically. Brigsby's like already eating the food. He doesn't like technically need to eat. He's a magical being, but I just feel more comfortable when he, acts like a real owl. You can understand.
Oh, I definitely understand that, You want your magical owl to act like a real one so that it feels real to you. I mean, that makes total sense to me, And if a little bit of my food here or there can help along, I mean, who am I to say no,
Meanwhile, Brigsby's just like pecking at his food, like making a complete mess of his food. And just going to town on it.
That's an owl for you. Messy little things,
If you have any left of that, I think Bitey up on the second deck, he kind of needs some food too. Do you think you could maybe bring him a little something afterwards?
Oh, sure. I mean, if there's any left after Brigsby gets finished with it, I mean,
Yeah.
I was gonna
that'd be
have a
great.
little, but I mean, I can give it to your pets, sure.
And while you're there, I was meaning to do this the other day because we have been on the sea for 11 days now, and I haven't cleaned out his cage. Silly me. Do you think he could go in there and clean up his cage a little bit? I think the poop's starting to pile up pretty bad.
Oh, you don't want that. That's real bad for your pet.
Yeah.
You gotta have a clean cage. Oh, sure. I can do that.
Oh, you're just the best.
I do what I can, Old Brillis to the rescue again.
Brigsby leaves a little bit of food, and like I cast prestidigitation on just the owl to clean up. There's still like soup and shit like all over the table. And just like, well, thanks, Brillis. That was mighty kind of you. You are
sure
a nice, nice fella.
I do what I can to help out.
As you guys
are
are
lucky to have this guy, aren't we? He's just the best.
As you guys are
thanks, guys. You're too nice. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up out your animal's poop now.
When he leaves, I just start cracking up like. I say we see who could get him to do the more outrageous things. He did just give like half of his food to an owl that does not need to eat.
Oh, he's such a sweetheart, isn't he?
I like that man.
As you guys are sitting there,
Inspire me.
Vince goes to the bathroom, shuts the door.
Oh, this is bathroom.
Yeah, and then you hear some very loud noises and grunts coming from the bathroom.
Man, gross.
Lots of farts. It's quite loud, and it's kind of ruining your appetites.
Ugh. I think I'm done with this place.
I've already finished eating. Brigsby also finished eating, so he's...
Yeah.
Okay. About this time, suddenly you hear singing coming from outside the ship. It is nighttime right now, by the way. And when you look out the windows, right about here, even over the farting sounds, you see this glow sort of emanating from the dark waters. And you hear a
That doesn't
song.
look good.
Sort of echoing against the whole. When you look over, you think you see something swimming beneath the surface.
Oh, we should probably tell the captain about that. Hey, Captain Cornwallis. Captain.
He's
I
over.
think it's Cornhalls.
Yeah, Chance, you should go get him.
All right, Captain Cornhalls, come here.
Hey, you're calling me, are you?
I don't see any other Captain Cornhalls.
The name's
There's something out there in the
Cornwallis
water.
there. Hold on a second there, Chance. The name's Cornwallis it is. Corn, like on a cob,
Cornwallis.
wall, where you hang your pictures. And is, like the suffix for piss. You understand?
Cornwallis. Okay. Well, anyways, there's something dangerous out there in the water we need you to look at. I'm glad you stopped to tell me about your name, though.
Then suddenly you hear... Suddenly you hear them calling out on the deck from the bird's nest, the crow's nest, excuse me. And they're saying either, I guess it would be myrmidons. They're yelling out myrmidons off the starboard. Cornwallis comes over here to the window and he takes a look. Hey, it seems that they're right. We got to get up on deck. Everyone ready for battle, just in case. And whatever you do, make sure you shake off that song going through your head. It's nothing but a charming trap, it is. Nothing but a charming trap. And don't buy anything that they say. They're going to make you promises, and they're going to tell you sweet nothings, whispering them in your ears, and they're all lies, they are.
Somebody get Brillis.
Brillis is upstairs. Or he's at the rooms?
He's up cleaning. Yeah, he's wherever the owlbear is cleaning its poop.
Oh, okay, so yeah, he took a stairs down into the storage, which would be from a different spot on the ship.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, he went
Yeah, I
over
wasn't
there,
sure
and
which way that was.
I think it would go up the stairs and then down some other stairs or something, somewhere else on board the ship. So I would have Brillis. He's probably hearing this song, and he hasn't been. I'm gonna say this. Brillis is going to roll a charisma saving throw. A wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. Everybody else in this room is going to roll the wisdom saving throw regularly.
He's got great charisma, but his wisdom's not that great. Yeah, he already has a nat 1.
Okay, so you're down in the storage. We're going to kind of transition here, theater of mind. Brillis, you're standing next to the owlbear, and you hear this song that's this woman singing to you.
The poop of the owlbear.
And suddenly it sounds like your wife's voice calling to you from outside the ship. And when you look through one of the portholes, you can see this beautiful creature approaching you through the glass.
That looks a lot like my wife there.
Can I
And she's
do I need
beginning
roll
to-
that for,
She's beckoning
bite
you.
as well?
No, you won't have to roll it for Bitey because I don't know. They wouldn't be targeting Bitey.
Mhm.
Is my thought.
Can I, as Bitey, try to snap him out of it? Bitey think to
Well,
himself.
that looks like my wife out there, and I can see our kids and my brother-in-law. I mean, he doesn't have to come in; he can stay out there all he wants.
I'm going to say with the Nat 1, you're going to have to go to the top deck. You won't be returning to the dining area, and you're going to be approaching the side of the ship, preparing to jump into the water. Okay?
Oh wow, you're saying there that you found a cure for the stone, and that if I jump into water, I can get rid of this curse of power, and I don't have to be a sorcerer anymore. I can just go back to making shoes. Oh gosh, I don't want to leave my friends behind, but that's everything I ever wanted there. I'm sure it'll understand if I just take a quick little swim.
As you're kind of leaving the room, Bitey has a chance to grapple Brillis. Because I guess you can't really convince him with... Right? You can't talk to him. So you'd have
Right.
to use athletics to stop him. Do you want to...
Let's strength check then?
It'll be strength if you don't have athletics, and Brillis, you can roll athletics or acrobatics.
So I don't think I see athletics on here.
So just strength then.
Page is pretty, yeah. But Bitey's thinking to himself, this is one of Marge's companions, and he seems to be going away. He still needs to clean my poop. He hasn't brought me food.
We need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so Bitey has stopped. You guys do need to make wisdom saving throws. Yeah, flat roll.
So when Bitey tackles Brillis, he goes, "Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, there."
He's still charmed, but he's just being prevented from leaving. Okay.
Oh, come on there, yeah, fella. I want to just go out there and see my wife. Come on there. I'll clean your poop later. Just let me go. Come on.
Bitey just coos.
let me-
I got an 8.
Okay.
Chance gets to 12.
12, okay.
9. Oof.
All
So
right.
those are flat rolls, right?
Flat rolls. We're going to go to our ship map. So give me 1 second. This should work well enough. Everybody's moving up to the deck with exception for Brillis. And let's go ahead and clear fog. So it looks a little different than the other one because I have to switch the maps up a little bit, but here we go. All right. So Brillis, you're down below.
And I'm being restrained by an owlbear.
Yes. Let me get the others. Vince is going to be on deck. So is Tuck. Little Tim is there, and then Captain Cornwallis. I think that's everybody. You guys will be over here, looking off the starboard side of the ship. All right, so if you got a 15 or lower, or sorry, 14 or lower, then you failed. If you got 15 or higher, then you passed.
I think
We
everybody
all failed.
failed.
Everybody failed. Okay, so you're all
I failed.
charmed. This is going to be, let me roll for these guys. He's good. Okay, Vince is charmed as well.
Wait. Does Marge fail too? Marge is a draw. Isn't draw got like advantage on against charming?
Oh, do we?
I think most elves do, yeah. I'm not sure if drow do, but I'm pretty like most
I
elves.
remember.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't-
Fey ancestry advantage on saving throws because being charmed and magic can't put you to sleep.
Okay,
Thanks, East. I totally didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
nice.
Because
Oh,
you
oops,
remember
that's not what I
Nera.
wanted to do. Oops, that's not the one. Sorry, it's the wrong roll.
It's okay. I'm going to apply conditions real quick just so I can keep track of them accurately, and then I'll be ready.
Roll the 6 again. God dang it. I wasted it on that stupid bitey roll.
Oh,
I guess you didn't help. Okay.
That would have been a 16. Damn.
oh no.
Dang, that sucks.
Holy, we're gonna drown. And that's
No,
the end of
captain. The captain
Entire
passed.
party dies, and then it just goes back to
Uh.
Reg and all its adventures.
Holy shit! And Leo Team just say that to Grizzly, and Grizzly like, holy fuck! No, it become true. Now I'm the stick forever. No.
Did Ruin also fail this? Oh, yeah. Ruin failed.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
I
Man,
think everybody failed.
And even Marge, okay. And Chance. Oh, my goodness. All right, I got one more roll to do. This is going to be for the sailors. And they're also charmed. So the only person that is not charmed is, of course, Captain Cornwallis, but also Prince Elmond. He got a nat 20. He's looking around at everybody and goes, "You guys are crazy. What are you doing? Those aren't your loved ones. You gotta shake yourselves out of it. You guys are all moving towards the side of the boat as these myrmidons emerge from the water. There seem to be beautiful creatures of whatever beauty standard it is that you would imagine, okay? The captain is trying to snap you all out of it. We're now going to have to start initiative. So I need you guys to each roll initiative.
Is Brillis also rolling it?
You got net 20.
Brillis should also roll initiative. It'll be a full round for him to get to this deck if Bitey takes him here.
Yeah, let's say Bitey's got him, like grabs the back of his scuff with his neck, with his beak, and
Yeah.
heads up top.
Okay.
If he can.
I would say yeah. I don't think they're gonna cage him. I wouldn't imagine Marge would want him caged, right?
No.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like if he can navigate through it. I don't know what the status on getting in and out of the storage room is. Like if it's a tight corridor or something, Bitey couldn't fit through it.
Okay.
I feel like if little Tim can get around, then Bitey can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Makes sense. Maybe it's a squeeze, but it should work. All right. So if you're charmed, it means you have to move towards the water. That's be the rule for this particular effect. And that would require you jumping off the side. All right. Now we are going to start with Ruin. Oh, actually, let me do one more thing.
Well, like our first charmed round would be going up from the like mess area up to here, right?
Yeah, we could say that. That works.
Do we get to re-roll the save at the end of our turn or something like that, or anything?
Yep, you sure do.
Otherwise, we're moving like 120 feet in one round or something.
Yeah, that would be too much. Okay. I'm just grabbing the monsters real quick, and then we can get started. All right. And let's see, you should be able to see them now. There should be 8 of them for you. Okay, so the first round is you have walked up to the railing, and now it's the end of your turn, and you're going to roll your wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. So we're going to start with Ruin.
Okay. So I need to jump into the water.
Yes, you will. Well, no, because you ended your turn here, right at the railing. So now you're going to roll your wisdom saving throw, and then you just stay where you are. Next turn, you'll have to roll, or
Okay.
to jump, and then roll again.
Concentrate. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you're no longer charmed. I will remove that effect from your character. It is the end of your turn, though. And then it's going to go to Vince. Whoa, that's like the most beautiful individual I've ever seen, man. Crazy. Okay, that's he is still charmed. Brillis. You can.
Oh yeah, I'm still being held by an owlbear there, but we'll see if I can, get my wisdom back at least.
Nope.
Nope.
And then you can spend your action to try and break free of the owlbear if you'd like.
Maybe an athletics check.
It will be for you. It'd be athletics or acrobatics. You can choose.
Does it need to be contested?
It does.
Let me go there, yeah, big old owlbear.
Not happening. Yeah.
Sorry for the harsh language there. I just really want to go see my family. Oh, I feel so embarrassed that I snapped together. Even charmed, he's still brilliant.
That's so funny. He just wants his family back.
I just want my family back, and I want to get rid of these darn powers. They aren't really helping me out.
Okay. Marge.
Nope, Marge still charmed.
Still charmed. Chance.
Advantage?
Still charmed.
Yeah. I like what I see down there. I'm gonna jump.
Number 6 sees that the charm has worn off on Ruin and is going to throw a javelin at her, but it misses and hits the hole.
Dodge.
It's little Tim's turn. End of his turn. He fails. He's still charmed. It is now the merfolk.
Hey.
Gonna throw. We've got actually 4 merfolk that are gonna go. They're all going to try and hit Ruin. A nat 20 for one of them.
Uh-oh.
6 piercing damage on Ruin.
You know what? Deflect missiles. Yeah! I got it! And you know what?
Nice.
I gotta use the... So I can spend 1 key point. Wait. Where is it? Sorry, I click again. I just want to
That's okay.
see the...
No worries.
Okay, I spend 1 key point to make a range attack.
Okay.
Throw the javelin back. I catch it and like... I want this! Back to you! Ah!
Okay, that'd be number
And
11.
So, kind of far. Let me check the distance. 35. Oh.
So it's 20/60 feet.
So I gotta throw the 6 because he threw me 2. Hey, maybe for you. Oh.
Has to be the one that hits you though, right?
Let me check.
3 of them
If
miss.
you catch a missile in this way, you can still want to make a range attack.
So it has to be number...
With this weapon or...
It says you can make a range attack with it though.
Yeah, you didn't say the target.
can't.
I guess I can choose the target.
Okay. That's true. That's true, actually. You're right. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Throw
Okay.
number 6.
Number 6. Okay, that
And the
hits.
damage will be javelin's damage. Is it?
Yeah. It's like javelin or spear. Technically I rolled for a spear, but it doesn't matter.
I got a spear, so probably like this. Hooah.
That's fine.
Nice.
Okay, they're still up, but they're mortally wounded. It looks like they're on their last breath. Punctured one of their lungs.
Yeah, stop your awful singing, stupid creature.
Prince Elmond. He sees that his teacher or mentor has been charmed, and he's going to go over here and spin an action to try and shake you out of the charm, granting you advantage on your wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn. Okay, it is now Tuck's turn. Tuck is going the end of his turn, so your wisdom saving throw, still charmed. Kamaji.
We're all gonna die.
All right. Yeah, this could be bad. I'm not good at this. Yep.
Okay, still charmed. Number 15.
Sorry, I got a question.
Yeah.
What about Gridlock? Oh, Gridlock is in the dimension now. Another dimension.
He's in a, yeah.
So he didn't even like know anything and didn't even hear anything.
Correct.
I just put him away, but I would draw him at the start of combat. It just depends on whether or not combat happened by us getting initially charmed.
Yeah, but
which means I wouldn't have had an opportunity to pull out my staff.
Okay. So I'm not here now. Okay.
And this guy is going to go. It's 40 feet. I I think that's what's the javelin range? Do you have that on hand, somebody? Anybody? No.
Let me check. I got it.
You got it? Awesome. Thank you, bro.
Don't have a javelin.
I think it's gonna miss.
30 and 120.
Okay, so it misses. It misses Ruin, and then it's gonna go to Brigsby. Brigsby, want to do anything?
Can I put this javelin to the share?
Your turn, Jeff, with Brigsby. If you wanted to go with him.
Oh, no. Brigsby's not gonna do anything.
He
Okay.
can't try to shake Kamaji out of it or something, could he? Like smack him.
I don't think he can really do anything. Because of the spell. Like
Okay.
if he has to be like commanded by me to do stuff.
I see.
Fair.
Captain Cornwallis is going to try and shake Tuck out of this ensorcelment, providing them advantage. And then it goes to the merfolk, who's going to attack Ruin, throwing the spear. 21 to hit. It's going to be
Yeah, all right.
5 piercing damage.
And I already used my reaction, so okay.
Oh,
take 5.
I guess it does act independently of me. It will always obey my commands, but it does act independently. But the only thing it can really do would be the help action.
I see. It could try to peck at you or something, you know, if it spends its action, try to wake you up from this charm effect on the next turn or something, if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay.
It also where'd it go?
Oops.
I think it goes on my turn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it moves on my turn. So technically, if I would have been able to have advantage on my previous save, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I see. Go ahead and roll it, because it wouldn't have affected your turn in any other way.
Perfect, a 7.
Okay.
These are brutal dice right now. Brutal.
Yep.
Yeah. It is Ruin's turn, the top of the round.
Okay. So, how can I break the other's charm? Can I just yelling very loud, or I need to just...
You can spin an action to try and break someone out of the stupor, but you have to target somebody to do that. Like
So only one?
You gotta shake them. Yeah, physically shake
Okay,
them.
I'm gonna shake Marge.
Okay.
Like, hey, you old goofy pickle, wake up! What the hell are you doing?
So it takes a second to kick in, right? So it's going to happen at the end of Marge's turn.
Because end of his turn, he will just awake, or she will do twice.
She'll roll advantage on the wisdom saving throw at the end of her next turn.
So
I
then
already have advantage on it though.
You already have advantage? Oh,
I'm
right,
a drow.
because you're a drow. So you might want to shake somebody else then.
Okay. I guess Chance is very near to me.
Prince Elmond already did it.
Oh. Alright. Probably Kamaji.
What? Hey, wake up,
Kamaji already
Kamaji!
had Brigsby.
I got Brigsby.
Everyone's running around like, oh, who can I help?
Little Tim.
It does make sense
He's
to go for
too-
Kamaji though. That is
He
It
is
does.
too... He's too big. How can I shake him? I guess I'm gonna jump on his shoulder and yelling very loud through his ear.
Okay.
Stupid nipple shoulder!
Just like that. And that's my
Awesome.
action.
That's your action.
So my...
I'm going to move you just a little bit.
I don't think I can do much. I gonna use my... I don't think I can do much here. Yeah, and I gotta just do that.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. turn. And it goes to Vince next. He immediately moves about 10 feet and he jumps off into the water. You hear a splash. And he is now next to these numbers up here at the top. You just see him like extremely elated to embrace this individual in front of him. It's the end of his turn. He rolls. He's still charmed. It is now Brillis's turn, who has reached the deck. What are you doing? Or no, you've not reached the
He's
deck.
still in the. Yeah, he's still
Right.
struggling to get out of Bitey's grasp.
I would say Bitey
Oh,
could have
Bitey,
come to the deck by now, though, because we didn't do that
Hmm.
last round. Would Bitey have taken him up here?
Yeah, Biden's
Okay.
heading towards the. Can sense the danger.
Okay, so let me just.
Bitey,
throw-
old son of a gun, you gotta let me go now. Come on. Like, I'm sorry for being so forceful here, but you're disappointing me. Sorry, that was harsh.
Biden's thinking himself, this little gnome is being
Not
such a
one
little
athletics check.
bother.
At least like
That's
my rolls
good.
are really bad.
Yeah. So Bitey, you have to roll. It's
There's no way to. He's not gonna.
Yeah,
There's
even if
no
he
way that
rolls a
he'll-
1, he'll still be
That's true.
have a 6.
That's
Yep.
true. Okay.
I keep wasting my good dice on Bitey though. Getting screwed on Marge.
Oh, Brillis, roll for your charm.
Oh, it's right there. The old wisdom throw.
Oh my God. Okay, it's
Nope,
Marge's
still charmed.
turn.
There's no way he'd have advantage from Bitey smacking him around, would he?
Sure. I think that works.
Hey!
There it is. Okay, it's
Ooh.
gone. You suddenly wake up, Brillis, realizing that this isn't your family. You're in the middle of the ocean. They're not here.
My family at all, and there's no way for them to bring them back. They're back in my village in the form of stone, and these guys are going after my friends there. Bitey, let me go and I'll deal with them, and then afterwards I'll clean your poop.
Bitey, let's go.
That is the end of your turn that you did that, so it goes to Chance.
Marge.
I'm sorry, I clicked twice on accident. Okay, March.
Okay. It's my wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep. Oh, you got to move towards the singing, so you'd be going off
Ah.
of the ship into the water, and at the end of your turn, you did it.
Nice.
That passes. You are no longer ensorcelled by them. Okay.
Cool.
He then
Ah.
goes.
Oh no. Oh, it feels great down here, but who are you guys?
It's that splash of salt water that helped wake you up.
Brian Lourdes? Oh. Ugh. I know she's ugly, but she's not you guys.
Yeah, you just see these like fish creatures with like these really large lungs on their side, and they're like just about to grasp you in the water. It is Chance's turn. You have to.
He jumps over the edge, right?
Yep. And then at the end of your turn, roll your wisdom saving throw.
It's a chance to do things over. I'll take it. And do I have advantage, right? Because of Elmond?
Yep.
Nope. I'm still ensorcelled.
All right. Merfolk number 6. They move here to grapple you, Marge.
Mhm.
You can do a strength or dex. It's up to you.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. It looks like you win because you have the +2 modifier and I'm a +0. So they've grabbed you. You can feel their strength, but you managed to wiggle out of it. They're surprised because they didn't realize that you could breathe underwater. And
Let go of me.
okay. It is little Tim's turn. He makes a big old cannonball splash.
Ooh, actually, I would like to cast Inky Cloud when that happens. It is a cantrip I picked up, and it is you extend your hand towards a creature with an attack that. Oh, they have to damage me first. Actually, I lied. Never mind. Sorry.
That's okay.
Ignore that.
He jumps off, cannonball, and he gets advantage from Ruin. It's not enough.
Hey.
He's still charmed.
Bro, no.
Oh, that
-1 did it.
-1. Oh,
The -1 ruined everything.
It is the merfolk number 8's turn. The merfolk extends their hand towards little Tim, who takes the hand willingly, and the merfolk dives down under the water. Suddenly, Marge, I would say you can see that like this strange sphere surrounds them. It appears little Tim is okay, but he is being like taken straight down. They immediately swim 40 feet down in like under the water. Okay, so just to separate them so we can distinguish who is going down, I'm gonna put them here.
But Leo Ting is so huge. How he
Some kind of sphere is surrounding them under the water, and they're moving at 40 feet.
like he's encased in the sphere too.
I would say just little Tim.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's cool.
And then goes to the
Maybe
next
this is-
merfolk.
Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe they're
Merfolk.
taking him to the city,
He is
maybe I
going.
like
maybe-
him.
or maybe they're dead.
Yeah, I think Jeff is ensorcelled too.
All right. Vince has also gone down into the water. Number 10 is going to take chance. They are also 40 feet down. Just moving them slightly out of the way so we know. Number 11 is going to throw a spear toward Ruin. Misses. Prince Elmond's turn. He is going to run. Oof, what can he do? He is going to jump off the side of the boat.
What?
And there's only one thing that can be done now. I have to destroy these Myrmidons. And he's going to attack them. He's going to attack number 6, which is next to Marge. He is going to use his... Oh, he should have... Shoot. He's been training with a short sword, I guess. Let me grab that real quick. He does also have a great axe.
Oh, she pick up at the battleground.
Yeah. Oops. My God.
I saw he got a long sword. Just short sword?
Short sword. 24 to hit. He does 5 damage and he kills the Myrmidon.
Nice. Wow, his first kill.
Yeah, it's true.
Way to go, Elmond.
And then he is going to move here next to Marge. Together, we'll overcome this terrible situation. And then it goes to Tuck. Tuck jumps off. Wisdom saving throw into their turn. They're still charmed. It's Kamaji's turn.
Well, Captain Cornwallis shook them. They got a advantage, right?
The what? Sorry?
Captain
Oh.
Cornwallis shook Tuck.
Yes, you're right. So he
Nice.
is no longer charmed, but she is in the water.
And she's turtle. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rough,
Yeah.
dude. That's so rough. Number 15 goes to Kamaji. Same thing happens. They go 40 feet under the water.
Well, we'll find out what
Holy
happens.
shit.
Brigsby.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. He goes on my turn. Remember?
Ah, okay.
And like
Okay.
he doesn't. He can't do anything at this point.
Okay. Captain
He's just
Cornwallis is going to jump in the water as well. He is going to use his greatsword to attack number 11. 13 is going to hit. He's going to deal 14 slashing damage, which is going... This is like a jumping attack, so he's not attacking yet in the water, otherwise I would give disadvantage. Then he kills this thing in one hit.
Wow. Nice.
Damn.
It then goes to the next merfolk, who is going to try and wrestle Marge again. It'd be strength. 19. Oh my god.
Not gonna do it this time.
Okay, you are in a bubble. You are incapacitated.
Bubble?
Yep. Can't take actions or reactions. So the rest of the people are too. They're just charms. They're not resisting it. You're now 40 feet under the water. Next merfolk is going to go. He moves here. 3. Prince Elmond is going to roll athletics. He manages to stay out of it. We're back at round 3. Ruin.
So I have a question. Can I shoot the range attack under the water?
No, it won't reach them. They're 40 feet under the water. You can shoot number 19 is the only person you can shoot right now.
No, well, I mean, what about I jump into the water and I shoot? Can I still shoot?
No.
In the water?
Nope. Your arrow won't have an effect. Just imagine shooting a bow under the water. It doesn't work.
Okay, so a second question is what's my swimming speed?
For you, it's, I think, technically half of your regular movement, unless you have a swim speed. Because it would be disadvantage. Or, sorry, not disadvantage. It would be difficult terrain.
I didn't see... half of my speed, okay. So, let me check. Okay, so that basically means if I jump here, it's 20, and then I dive into. So I still got 20 feet left, and then I dive into the water. It's 10 feet, right? Because it have the speed. So that mean I can do nothing.
Yeah, I don't think you can reach them because they're 40 feet down and you're 10 feet to 15 feet up on top of a ship.
Okay, you know what? I gonna just shoot the 19 and say like, "Your fishy hand off the kids." Yeah. And
19, you said?
damage. Wow. Yeah, 19.
Okay. That's 9 damage. They're definitely wounded, but they're still alive. Anything else?
Second attack.
That hits.
I'll cut you to pieces and eat you like sashimi.
This one hits the throat, jugular, kills them. Blood is kind
Nice.
of, being drawn out into the water now.
Okay, so, I still gonna jump.
Okay.
Get back here! That's my husband! Fuck you!
Okay.
Just jump and dive into the water and like see how far I can go.
Okay.
Probably just 10 feet.
All right.
And just like that.
All right. So Vince is incapacitated, can't do anything. He's going to try to get out of the charm. He still doesn't. He's no longer has advantage because no one shook him this past turn.
Wait. Isn't you say 14 can break it?
14 or lower, 15 or higher breaks it.
But
He was one away from passing.
but it's like if it's 14, and isn't if it's like he roll a 14 and you go to the roller,
No,
isn't
it's
like that?
It's 15 to pass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brillis's turn.
All right, so Brillis is going to come running up, and he can see into the water from here, and he does have spells with enough range to hit.
Okay.
He is going to fire a chaos bolt at number 9 at the first level.
Okay.
So that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so I have to roll. Oh, there it is. All right, so that is 13, and I get to choose between fire or lightning. We're going to do fire damage to these myrmidons.
13 fire. Okay, that takes full effect, and it kills number 9. The chaos bolt strikes right through their chest, leaving a gaping hole as their body begins to float to their surface, completely lifeless.
And
Does that mean
then
Vince floats to the surface too?
I'm sorry?
Does that mean Vince floats up with him since he's the one who grabbed him?
Vince would be starting to float up. Yep.
and we're going to see if it created a wild magic surge. It did not.
Okay. Marge, you are incapacitated. So you can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, so you can't do anything. I'm sorry. But don't worry too much. Chance's turn. You're charmed. End of your turn, you got to roll for wisdom.
So I just roll for wisdom then.
Still charmed.
Getting closer though.
Little Tim is also charmed. Nothing happens.
Oh,
Merfolk.
He doesn't have an initiative in this, I just realized.
Yeah, we'll have him go. He should have gone at the end, so did you want him retroactively to go? That would be good.
Oh, he'd probably try to jump in and save Marge. Can't find her anywhere. Coo-coo.
Okay. Feel free to dash if you wanted to jump in the water or something.
Yeah. But he'll just jump in the water, and that's probably the end of his turn right there.
Okay. I don't know why he doesn't have initiative. Oh, there it is. That's why. Let me put him down at the bottom. All right, now he'll pop up. I forgot to do that. Sorry.
Cool.
It is little Tim failed. It goes to the merfolk. They're now down 80 feet. And let's see. They can dash. So they're going to go an additional 40. So that's 120 feet under the water. The next merfolk, which is taking chance, is going to go the same. So 120 feet. Prince Elmond realizes that he cannot catch up with the speed that they're traveling. And he calls out to Ruin, like, what do we do?
Ruin is underwater now, so probably didn't hear it.
So
Can I roll a perception to see?
He goes 30
hear
feet.
it.
Yeah, he goes 30 feet under the water and is screaming, trying to get your attention. Roll perception.
It's underwater.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
I don't think I got it.
Okay. It's Tuck's turn. I'm going to say Prince Elmond dashes, but he can't. I guess he can get. He can't really do anything. He's not going to get close enough. So then it goes to Tuck. Tuck is looking over at Captain Cornwallis.
Well, what do we do exactly?
Aye, there's nothing that we can do now. We can't travel down there without their magic. And you know where they're taking them.
Oh, I know. It's so dangerous down there. I hope they're going to be okay.
Aye, me too. The only thing we could really do if we want to help them is surrender to these myrmidons.
Oh, I know, but that you know what that means.
Then it's going to go to Kamaji.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh no.
You're down 120 feet. Merfolk would take you down there next, so that's your merfolk. Or myrmidon. Brigsby is on the railing. Cornwallis, he climbs back aboard the ship. And we're almost through this, guys. This guy is going to try and take Marge down again, so you're down at 120 feet. And then it goes to Bitey. I'm not sure there's much you could do.
So if I'm incapacitated, it just means I can't take actions or reactions, right?
Right.
Can I move?
You're in the stasis. And no, I would say no, you can't because of the stasis.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I should have said paralyzed is a better condition for what it should be.
So I was like, is there nothing I can do? Because I'm not charmed.
Yeah.
I can breathe.
You can breathe in the bubble.
So everyone is in the bubble.
I will let you roll perception as just like a something that you're seeing. You see a city emerging on the surface of the ocean.
On the surface of the ocean?
Yeah, the very bottom of the ocean. Sorry, not the surface of the ocean. Ocean floor.
Ocean floor.
Oh,
Cool.
this doesn't look good.
Gungans.
I was thinking Bikini Bottom.
Okay. Bikini Bottom, yeah.
Even cooler.
So it's pretty much what I'm going to do now is go ahead and end combat. The people that have been dragged down by these mer people have gone out of
Wait,
your,
I want to
your
ask
reach.
a question. Is like, you think I can shoot arrow down below the water?
Underwater, no. Not if you're in the water.
And how
I'm in
far
the
down
water.
are they?
I'm in the water.
120 feet.
So the short
Gorilla
bow.
can still jump in and shoot chaos bolts. Has a 120-foot range, so if he jumps in the water, he can still get him.
Okay, we could keep playing that if you want. I think
So
you'd be
the
able to get
short-
one more, and then they're going to go an additional 80 feet. Does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Chaos Bolt, if he rolls like it could jump.
True.
And if it hits Marge's, then Marge also would get to go down there. They could theoretically kill all four.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
And
All that being said, we were down 40 feet before, and then they did an additional 120, right?
They did
or is it an additional 80.
Additional 80. So
80.
yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
So let's do that because it's. I mean, I think I know where this is going. And I want to know like who exactly is being captured and who isn't, because that might make a difference for like some social checks after combat happens. So let's have Ruin. Is there anything you want to do while you're on the surface of the water there?
Yeah, so I got the silver short bow. So the range is 80 and 320 for the disadvantage. So I'm thinking like, can I shoot this underwater? I'm already underwater, and because it's underwater, I just imagine it shoot like a harpoon, because it's arrow.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
but
bowstring
this-
doesn't work underwater.
Yeah, you're in water, so like the bowstring has to like move through water, which is a lot different than moving through air.
Yeah.
The harpoon has an internal mechanism inside that's the reason that can work underwater, is because it's all housed within the harpoon, gun. It's not,
Okay. So it doesn't work?
It doesn't work.
Okay. So everyone is very far from me.
Yep.
So you know what? I gotta do a thing.
Okay.
Like, so what about I use awaken rope? I got a awaken rope. This.
Well, you're in water though. It's not going to fall anywhere really. Not fast anyway. Unless this like can move on its own. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Because I'm not sure. It just I can make the rope become alive. And
yeah, it's only 60 feet though. We're over 100 feet away from you.
Yeah, what's your speed? 30 feet.
My speed is 40. My speed is 40. Yeah.
So, and you can, if you used Flurry of Blows to dash as a bonus action, you could get 60 feet, 80 feet. So you'd really move 40. So then you're just 80 feet away. And you can't quite make it. Can't quite make it. You're close.
Yeah.
You're looking back and you see Cornwallis and Tuck trying to get you to come back to the ship.
I guess I cannot. Yeah. I got like.
Okay.
We're trying to come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vince has reached the surface. He's going to swim back. Well, actually, he'd probably just get to the surface. And maybe go 10 feet. He actually has 35 feet for movement. Then it goes to Brillis. And this is the thing that really matters. Okay. Go ahead, Brillis.
So Brillis jumps over the edge and like, okay, now remember my swimming lessons. Okay, so it's gonna be right stroke, left stroke, right stroke, and he swims out like repeating the things he learned. Okay, there, I gotta try to save my friends one last time here. So he's gonna cast Chaos Bolt. He's gonna do it at 3rd level. He's gonna target the one who has Marge.
Okay.
As a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Oh, here we go.
Oh, right. Okay, so this I'm gonna roll this, but then I add 2 more d6.
Okay. That strikes them, blows off their arm.
That's 19 total.
19 kills them.
Nice.
And I don't get to make it jump to anybody else. But I did kill the one who was carrying Marge, so now Marge is free.
Okay. That's big.
That's pretty big.
Like huge.
Marge no longer paralyzed or incapacitated. You can now take your action as normal. You are 120 feet under the water, but you can breathe.
And she
I'm
feels
gonna roll, make sure that the chaos thing doesn't happen.
Right.
It does.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
Okay, so I roll a D100, and then we're gonna see what happens. Some random effect. Okay. Cast confusion centered on yourself.
What?
So, so I have to make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, I'm confused. Nope, I'm not confused here. I almost was.
Nice.
What's
but I
the
managed.
radius for that?
Yeah, what's the radius? That might affect.
Well, everyone else is like 120 feet away from him.
What about on the
the
ship?
radius-
There's people on the ship there.
10-foot radius, so I don't think it's
Oh,
gonna be.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
I thought it was bigger than that.
But it would hit everyone within 10 feet of me if I wasn't.
It might
Oh my
affect,
god.
might affect Ruin.
Nah.
Oh yeah, are you within 10 feet of me, Ruin?
No.
What
Not.
about Prince Elmond?
And I'm
No,
underwater
sorry.
still.
You're underwater? How far underwater? You did the dive?
I didn't actually dive. I didn't actually die. Did I die? Nah.
I think you
cannot
stayed on
make
this. If you stayed on the surface, you're within 10 feet of Brillis.
No, I died underwater. Wait, you are right because you say the captain trying to telling me to go back. Yeah, so I probably is on the surface.
Okay, so then you'd have to roll.
Saving throw.
Okay, here. I got this. No, I don't got this.
All right. Ruin is confused.
I'm very confused. Like, where is my husband? What the fuck?
So every time it's your turn, you have to roll a d10, and then something will happen instead of your normal turn.
I remember this because this killed Bernie at a swamp.
Yeah. Oh, this was one of my favorite spells a long time ago with a different character. It's so much fun, but maybe not now. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, sorry. I feel so bad about confusing you there.
I'm too confused. Marge's turn now.
All right. Being freed and looking around and seeing her friends, and luckily she has dark vision, so she can see underwater pretty well. She's going to release have a taste of your own medicine. Releases a vicarious shriek to target these 3, 10, 15, and 8.
Okay.
So they need to do its wisdom saving throw of 15 DC.
Wisdom saving throw 15. Okay, they all failed.
Okay, well then they all take 5d6, no, 66 psychic damage.
Oh my god, you did it.
Wait, how's that going? Go down one. So they're going to take 25 psychic damage each.
Oh my
Let
god.
us go.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
They all
Nice.
That's
die.
literally the only way that that would have happened
Yep.
is like if Brillis targeted Marge's person, and Marge was able to do some crazy shit like that.
Nice. Nice.
The salt water is rushing through your lungs. Roll a religion check, Marge. You just hear
Sure does feel goes down, yeah.
you're in salt, so you get a roll with advantage.
Oh.
Oh,
I tried. What the hell? You just hear a whisper in your ear. March. That's it.
I'll talk to you later. I got more important things to do. I need to get you guys to the surface.
Oh my gosh. All
I'm
right.
just gonna attempt to, on her way back up, try to help Chance because I'm sure in heavy armor and everything, he's not having a good time.
Correct. All right, let me go ahead and dish this out real quick because I'm going to be giving you your XP. No, we don't want that.
are we no longer charmed?
You're no longer charmed.
They are still underwater, like 120 feet.
Yeah, that's not good, but I think we'll be fine.
Okay. Now,
It's only been like 12 seconds of underwater so far.
Yeah, yeah, I think we'll be able to swim up.
you guys return to the surface. The captain and Tuck, Vince, they're all extremely relieved that we've survived the encounter.
And am I still confused?
I think Brillis can
yeah.
choose to drop the spell.
I'm not sure how that works exactly. I would assume it's a concentration spell, so I would assume that I can, but it only lasts for a minute anyway. So like, even if it was something we'd have to wait out, it's gonna be. I would assume.
Yeah,
like,
all right.
We'd just,
Okay.
like, pull Ruin out.
So, when you guys get back to the boat, Captain Cornwallis looks at all of you. I didn't think we were gonna survive that. I thought for sure they were gonna take you down to that Emerald City as prisoners and feed you to whatever god or goddess they worship. Golly, I'm glad you're okay. I thought it was the end of all of us.
It was intriguing how they captured us though. They didn't really use force until they had to, and they seemed like they wanted us kept alive, which is makes me question their motives a bit and a little bit curious.
Oh, it's an insightful observation, Kamaji. Some say that the merfolk, they hold the secrets to the ocean, they do. Down in the Emerald City. The ever-glistening... But it's a place of death, despair, if you ask me. Anyone who ever travels there never comes back.
It might be worth checking out, honestly. I mean, they might have information on our sarcophagus.
And
Yeah.
they might have the treasure.
Yeah, and before we get too far ahead of ourselves, Brillis, thanks so much for that. That was smart thinking with your chaos boy. We really owe it to you.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's my pleasure to help. I mean, I can't do everything, but every once in a while, old Brillis has a good idea here and there.
You know, I think tonight when you bring back my salt water to the room, you should bring a pitcher of regular water for yourself as well, as a token of my appreciation.
I'm so touched by that. I'm such a lucky little guy. Thank you so much.
We're lucky to have you.
Roll perception check.
Aw. All of us?
Perception.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm not perceiving anything.
Oh, finally I roll something good.
Nice.
Kamaji, you're wrenching your tunic free of all the salt water, and suddenly you hear a splash. You look off the starboard bow and you see a tail go underneath the water. Suddenly you see these devices, something is floating on the water, appears to be buoyant. This merfolk is grabbing them and diving back down. Seems to be collecting something left by them. You see that some of these objects have floated close to the ship's hull, and you notice that there's a net on the railing beside you. It looks like you might be able to grab some of them if you're quick enough.
Oh, I'm grabbing them.
Okay, roll a dexterity or strength check to use the net.
Just straight
Dex.
straight dex.
Straight dex or straight strength. Okay, you manage. Wait, hold on a second before anyone else rolls. Ruin, you rolled a 23 total, so you would also be able to grab a net and do this. Each of you can go ahead and roll 1d4.
1d4. Hey. 3.
This is just for Ruin and Kamaji, since they got the perception checks. 23,
Nice.
20, and so for this
Nice.
one.
Now we are officially
Okay,
married.
nice. So it looks like the merfolk only managed to grab one before the other two of you grabbed the nets and scooped up these devices. As you bring the nets back over into the ship, you realize that these are arcane focuses of some kind. A casting implement used by the merfolk, possibly to cast this spell. It might be that the spell itself is imbued within the focus, but you're going to need to study it first to determine if this is true or not.
Oh,
If
that's
that
right
is-
up my alley.
If that is true, then you can create an oxygen bubble or a stasis around yourself to float down to the bottom of the city. You'll just need to figure out a way to avoid the paralysis.
Oh
That's
man,
cool.
this is definitely a job for Kamaji.
Yeah,
I'll
this
take-
is cool.
I'll take these to my room and I'll study these. I think if I fiddle with it enough, I could perhaps find a way to combat the paralysis. Get us some access to the merfolk's home world.
Oh, that'll be great for
Nice,
you guys.
Nice.
You know, I feel quite at home under the water, but she turns to Captain Cornwallis. I think we might need to get going, don't you, Captain Cornwallis? You said something about blood in the water, and I don't know if you see that down there. And she motions to all the murky, bloody guts in the water that are now floating around.
Yeah.
We should probably get going, or at least make a lap and come back to you. I
Agreed.
don't want to see what's coming next.
Agreed. We should probably be moving on, at least for a short while. Make sure that there's no kinds of predators lurking around that might spot our ship and see us as a snack. All right, sailors, you heard me. Let's start moving. He commands everybody, and the sails billow in the wind, and you guys start to sail off. But you stick within the larger area, just because you want to revisit this Emerald City below the surface of the waves.
We plan to move like a half day's journey to the west, so that way we can come back with the easterly winds the next day if we so choose.
Okay, we shall move west. I guess northwest, if that's all right with you guys.
Yeah, if that's cool with you guys.
Well, the crew there is moving us to the west. I better go finish
Yeah.
cleaning up the poop. I never did finish that, and
Oh,
I don't like to leave
you
a
know
job
what,
undone.
Brillis? I think that you've done enough. In fact, I think we have someone way better that can do that. Elmond.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
You've earned a break.
Did you see that heroic move I did with my short sword in the water? It was a flying attack.
You were-
I'm calling it Elmond's flying attack. Sounds pretty cool, right?
Oh wow. That sounds like the coolest.
I think
Sounds
I
like
got
you're
a
gonna
better.
have to.
I got a better idea for your attack there, Elmond. You saved me with that, and you dropped down from the top. That was almost like Elmond's elbow coming from the rafters. It was such a glorious attack. And you should use that Elmond's elbow to help clean out Bitey's cage and help because Brillis needs to take a break.
He's like, really excited about what you're going to ask. And then when he hears that it's cleaning out Bitey's cage, he's like, what do you mean? I'm not going to go clean up shit.
Oh, don't make me get Rig. You know I'll ask him.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, I can do it. And then he like gets something to pinch his
You
nose
can.
with, and then he walks off to go clean the poop off. This kid's always getting involved in poop or something so weird.
Man, poor
He's
kid.
the poop man.
All
It's
right.
good for him. It builds character.
It's true. Here we are. So we're at the red circle. You know that the Emerald City is below the surface of the waves on the ocean floor and that adjacent hex. We will end our session here, though.
Oh my god, I just realized how late it is.
Yes. Great job.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you guys survived. You weren't gonna die. You were just gonna be captured, and you were either going to be captured and taken to this Emerald City, or you were gonna get there on your own. But you managed to do it, so you could do it on your own. I think that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I was honestly not super worried about getting captured.
It would have just been a different story, you know. So
yeah, I mean, I'm happy we didn't get captured, but I think it would have been not that big of a deal. The biggest part of it was that we would have split the party somewhat, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how can others didn't get catch go down there?
Most of us
the
got
arcane focus. You found the implement that they use to cast the paralysis sphere.
Oh.
So you have that
Okay.
ability to get down there now.
But if Kamaji is got catch,
That's
who
true.
can like search
That's
this
true.
stuff and bring us down there?
That is very true. That would have been a lot harder. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play our music,
Yeah.
and then we will go ahead and end.
Nice.
GG's. Good session, guys.
GG's, everybody.
Hey.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.